Oh, never breed.
Never breed, but I have the
Never
access
breed.
to it so easily. Ryan, but I have the access to do it so easily. What's wrong with adding my genes back into the gene pool?
I love how that was the first thing that was put into the stream audio-wise, because apparently I had to mess around with some things.
What's wrong with putting my genes back into the gene pool?
You know what. Anyway, so yeah, I got a countdown kind of thing working, so coolio. Yeah, I realize if anybody's in here, I do have a shitty thing. Yes, I realize this. I know this.
Kids, don't do drugs unless they're the cool kind.
No, there's no such thing as cool drugs.
You don't know. You're not cool.
You never smoked weed on ice.
No, I've never smoked weed. I don't want to smoke weed. Anyway, so yeah, we're just waiting things out. Yeah. Yeah, so this will be us with our hair down. I kind of wish we still ended up talking about. Oh, by the way, Mike, were you there when we did those like Monster Prom games?
Which one?
I remember
Monster
my
Prom.
character got a gun.
In Monster Prom?
We
Yes.
played it a million times. So like,
Oh,
which
okay.
one?
So, I'm gonna remind you guys of that character's last name. Her name is Crystal LaVey.
I'm unclear.
Come on, Ryan.
Guys, I found Twinky's buff form.
Was it the spooky ghost?
No, that's not the spooky ghost last name. Remember the boy that Slow would always go after.
Is it the bat?
It is
The
not the bat.
Damien?
I'm unclear.
Yeah,
Is it the demon?
Yeah, the demon, Damien LaVey. That's his name.
Hey Ryan, can you look in life text voice, because that's what I imagine Snake Ghost bear form looks like.
First of all, that's my edited face upon a bodybuilder's body with an obvious direction. Second of all, that's my horrible Photoshop.
I know it is. That's why I assume that's what bear form looks like.
No, that's what man form looks like.
What does Twinkie bear form look like, if you don't mind showing us?
That, but with wings and a shotgun.
That's bear form. The definition of it.
By the way, she might be offline.
Sure, I know. Alright, she's gonna see it no matter what.
Okay, so last time we left off, Snick was T-posing to assert dominance by being in bear form on the bed.
We're not playing yet because we are missing some players. Plus, you know.
Oh, Ryan got access to the power of a fucking fallen angel demon god.
No, not demon god, just fallen angel. That's all she is.
Oh, tomato. I'm not gonna regret this.
Also, keeping the name Fallaciel, like just because. Oh yeah, so said fallen angel is named Fallaciel, and
I would just like to say,
so
theoretically speaking, I'm the strongest party member.
he's not wrong. Actually, he was promoted to otherworldly.
I mean, yes, but I am a bear.
And
if I have to explain to you why a bear is more powerful than the gods, then you're not doing it right.
then I'm sorry. I only know the power of the Velociraptor, the world's greatest stealth animal.
Yeah, it's great until you realize, oh shit, it's a Velociraptor.
I'm a motherfucking T-Rex. T-Rex.
And what's wrong with a Velociraptor, Ryan?
Because a bear has heads and tails more power.
Okay, but you don't see a bear stealthing around a cult before incinerating them like the heretics they are.
I don't know what type of bears you have in your world, but my bears have attacked flamethrowers and are rushing.
Well, you see, I thought that was the rabbits who were the communists.
No, they are born with 2 flamethrowers and poison teeth.
Uh,
But yes, the great factor of not letting it get anyone the impression that we were ever going to play a darker form of Pokemon to start.
Oh,
Well,
the Pantheon of Fallen Gods. Before long, you spot a massive crumbling structure in the distance. With a sense of foreboding, you step inside. It's clear once you're inside that this was a massive gladiator arena, with row upon row of stands circling the upper levels. As you look up at the stands, you notice a variety of shimmering figures. Most look human. There's also a lot of these little penguin-looking things. They all project an aura of immense power. Something suddenly clicks. These are ghostly gods! They grab their ancient weapons and float down to the center of the arena where you stand. One thing is clear. They all want to see you dead. And the picture is just a frickin' 4-armed, or 1 tentacled, 1 normal arm, and then 2 arms I can't fucking see fully. With the head of a elephant looking ass. Wait, what even is NGU idle? Besides numbers go up idle. I know what NGU stands for. Finally. Also, check live text voice. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes. Here we go again.
Still got 3 minutes. Where the fuck is Shay?
In 4 minutes, are we legally allowed to start without the rest of the party?
Meh. Yeah, who are we missing?
just Shay.
We're Shay and Fire.
Shay,
Fire's
Fire's
here.
in here.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Fire.
I don't think Fire swings that way.
I didn't mean it in that sense. They made me wrong, and I dislike that.
Fuck you.
What the fuck are these? I can't. We're on stream. That's a no-no word.
Fuck you.
Fuck.
No, not that. I almost said that word.
Oh.
Nigeria.
Yes.
Nigarandayo.
That's the ultimate tactic.
With the way Twitch bots work, I have a feeling that JT's about to get Twitch banned.
I said knee. I want to prefix.
It's knee guy, run Dio.
Okay, let's not tempt fate anymore, please. Don't make me server mute you.
Run away, J-Team.
I'm not a little black kid.
When I can say this.
Like, I know the context. I've seen the show. I've seen the part where... I remember the part where... mostly because I rewatched it not that long ago. Where,
I've been rewatching... I only rewatched part 2 and part 4.
I, so far, have only ever rewatched part 2. I'm in the middle of
Hey,
rewatching
Ryan, what's your opinion on Josuke?
It's good.
He's not as cool
He's
as...
my favorite JoJo. He's my favorite JoJo.
He's not as cool as Giorno.
Well, part 5 was the current culmination of all of Rocky's work and writing put into one before Steel Ball Run comes out.
Also, I love how, like, most of, because there's a dude out there who does, like, disproving Araki forgot, and, like,
I'm on beat.
yeah, and it's just, like, for part 6, it's just, like, fuck you, people.
You just need to fucking read.
Yeah. That was part 6 in a nutshell.
Just read. Diver Down works. Anusui is original Humeo, for all that we know.
Yeah. I mean,
So good.
like he is right though. Like the only proof we have is hearsay, and like we don't have any official sources. All we know is that Araki left. Araki ended up leaving Shonen for I forget what it's called. But now he's allowed to draw whatever he wants.
Oh yeah, and part 8 has been fucking gruesome.
Yeah.
I have not gotten up to it. I know what happens in part 6.
No, like, the whole thing about it's gory beyond fucking comprehension.
But it's like it's not gory without reason.
So
Yeah, no, it's a good kind of gory.
So it's basically the original run of The Mask.
Yes.
The original one, The Mask, doesn't get as gory as part 8 says.
No. The comic, The Mask, not the movie.
No. I'm referring to the comic. Part 8 gets.
It's like if the torture dance level of gruesome was an entire part.
That wasn't that bad.
They literally singed a man's eyeball and
manga.
hanged him by his eyelid.
But I can say the manga version, because
Yeah,
it wasn't censored.
The manga
Yes.
version, yeah.
Yes, the manga version was... Can we talk about how the mind of Hirohiko Araki, I do
Also, that's the way I want to be tortured. If I ever have to get tortured, I'll get tortured to pussy control.
Ryan, the way we will torture you is we will have you babysit my children.
Okay. It's time.
What was the name of the song actually?
Pussy control.
Oh, was that actually the name of it?
Yes.
Wait.
It was a censored version in the anime, but no, that was canonically the song that they were doing it to. It was a song by like Michael Jackson, I think.
All right. There's
Ah.
Stardew.
You're going to the 6th level of hell.
All right. There we go.
Could Giorno have after the man got his eye burnt out, turned his eyeball into maggots and had the man slowly feel his brain being eaten out by maggots?
I don't think he did anything. I'm pretty sure he didn't do anything.
Yeah, I think Giorno just sat that one out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if after he tortured the man, just turn his eyeball into maggots and watch his maggots eat out his brain.
Yeah.
Not Giorno's style.
And
Yeah,
that's-
give me a second, cause I gotta at the
At the blind man.
at Shay. Where you at, boy? Anyway, well, while we're waiting, let's do a bit of summarizing.
I am the strongest party member.
The snake has stolen a ton of shit.
And I perform for the crowd, keeping them out of danger.
Tobias has been practically useless except for one bullet.
Tobias doesn't need to fight. Have you not seen that what he actually does is mainly taking over a charge for all of you?
As we said, Tobias has been useless except for one bullet.
He literally did all he needed to do. Fuck off.
He didn't
So,
need to
let's-
fight. He blew up a car. He told you guys what to do and get you in position. He literally did the whole operation. All basically you needed to do was just set up the bomb he needed.
And follow instructions.
So let's just go through my inventory right now. I have 2 favors, a Jar Jar Binks figuring, lots of chips, a leather wallet, assorted cookies, $410 Canadian, the gold magic book, the silver magic book, and $300 worth of gemstones.
I've been throwing around Canadian money to you, Ryan.
I would like to point out, so that's not exactly $300 gemstones. Like, you might get that if you sell it to people, but not to the stores, because the stores know better.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, my inventory consists of 100 plus Costco bulk wallets, lots of money, and now God coin, as I refer to it.
I'm just literally, I have no idea because I've literally just been giving up to Bias whatever he would naturally have that makes the most sense for whatever.
Oh, by the way,
or whatever my job is.
Spike.
Yeah.
If you do need more information on what a cleaner is, ask Ma10.
Also,
Really,
I
my
never
job is
did-
really just to be a
also,
killer and really
JP,
to like get rid of any problem people is really my job.
JP, I never figured out the Dresden file thingy, how to level up my character.
I put it in chat for voice a bit ago.
JT, I would like to start this session off with an action.
Wait, okay, so let me explain minor, significant, and major milestones.
I don't.
So there are no levels in Fate, but there are milestones. So, at the end of a play session or the conclusion to a long thread of events, some degrees of closure occurs, which an opportunity for characters to reflect, grow, and change. In game context, these opportunities are called milestones, and they offer different benefits depending on how much of the story your group has completed. So a minor milestone usually occurs at the end of a gaming session or when a story segment is resolved and is intended for general character modifications based on the plot dictates. In a minor milestone, you can choose to do one and only one of the following. So switch the ratings of any two approaches, rename an aspect other than your high concept, exchange a stunt for a different stunt. If your refresh is greater than 1, spend a refresh to choose a new stunt from those available to your mantle, or to create a stunt. And if you do decide to create a stunt, obviously we gotta talk.
Alright, so can I change one of my aspects then?
Almost
Wish
done.
there was actually more for the damn fucking white vampires, but there's nothing they got. They already maxed out as soon as you take them.
There should be some stunts. Anyway, if marked in recovery and checked for 2 sessions, clear doomed. Note that taking no action during a minor milestone is permissible and occasionally sensible.
Can I change? Am I allowed to change my trouble?
No.
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 Okay.
After his trouble has been fully botched because he way too quickly moved past it.
Significant milestones. So the natural occurrence for a significant milestone is at the conclusion of a scenario or a noteworthy plot event, or at the least, at the end of every 2 or 3 sessions. While minor milestones focus on change to what your character already knows, significant milestones denote improvement in your character's capabilities. Something new may therefore be learned. In significant milestone, choose one of the minor milestone benefits and one of the following. So you can add +1 to one approach. By the way, you guys did get a significant milestone last session. So you guys get to improve your stats.
Oh, good.
So that's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Wait, so how far can I improve my haste to?
Now, do keep in mind, so you have a choice out of one of these. So, add +1 to one approach, not to exceed superb, which is +5. If your refresh is greater than 1, spend 1 refresh to choose a new stunt from a different mantle. If the stunt is coupled with a condition, you must acquire that condition before you may take the stunt. And, okay, I thought there was going to be more, but there's not. That's it for me.
Okay, so
So
how far do we increase it? Increase the stat by 1?
yeah, it's +1.
Okay,
so
well,
I haste to 4.
Guile's going to 4.
Yeah, I went to +4.
I'm already.
Yeah.
I'm so fast, you can't keep up now.
I'm so sneaky, being fast as shit.
Anyway,
You can't catch me, you can't find.
I can probably focus on anything that ever goes on. I know what is going on.
Yeah, am I also able to take another stunt now?
You can take a stunt from rename, exchange 1 stunt for a different stunt. If your refresh is greater than 1, spend 1 refresh to choose a new stunt from those available to your mantle.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
so
have 3 refresh and 0 spent.
So Pokey, unlike you, since he was a virgin, was able to. Also, we still haven't. You're still a virgin.
Yeah, even though I drained that guy.
Yeah. Let's hope today is the day where you go down, or well, yeah,
The fact
you
that,
know.
the fact that did he get it? Do I even have any bonus because I'm fucking it?
Okay, so what can I gain stunt wise?
Anyway, give me a sec. Do.
I just remember for stat boost.
Yeah. So
Yep.
so White Court, Virgin. You may also purchase stunts from your mortal mantle or any of the aforementioned vampiric stunts, not selected as a core stunt. Additional stunts: Vampiric Recovery, Cloak of Shadows, Pack Influence. Oh,
So
no, that's red.
we actually take things from the
Yes.
other. So we can actually take things from the other courts, right? Because literally, there's really anything else.
Vampiric recovery do?
Vampiric Recovery.
Vampiric recovery is only what you get.
Vampiric Recovery. Oh no, that's.
I don't already get vampiric recovery. I started with vampiric physique as one of my core stunts.
You
You
can't.
got I thought.
Yeah, because he's a virgin.
So is that the only thing I technically got was the recovery factor, which has not come in play at all?
Actually, my vampiric physique has come into play a lot.
Damn.
It helps me in that
No,
fight.
the only thing I got because I'm not is vampire recovery, which has not come into play at all.
So what White Courts get is, they get a lot of stunts. So they get a lot of core stunts. So they get Family Favor as a core stunt. They have Emotional Aura as a core stunt, Emotional Vampire as a core stunt, and both Vampiric Toughness and Recovery as a core stunt. That's a lot. That is a lot for core stunts.
So which does each of them
They're
do?
all pretty pointless. So none of them really do anything of interest than the factor of you basically.
But I'm gonna say this now. If you know how to use the feature, then it's not pointless.
Vampiric. Okay, so Vampiric Tough. Wait.
I keep saying it's literally because I don't want to be this
Don't
vampire
worry.
character anymore.
You'll be allowed to retire when. Anyway, so Vampiric Toughness, mark 1 box of Hungry to soak 2 points of stress. So
That sounds pretty useful.
yeah, and you get a total of, well, really 4 before you go insane. But if you want to take 5, you can.
Well, the thing is, I can pair that with my vampiric physique and get pluses to my haste.
Yeah. Vampiric Physique. When brute strength or sheer speed is requisite, call upon your vampiric nature to gain a bonus of +2 per box of Hungry checked. Furthermore, any physical actions taken may, per the GM, include scale, regardless of whether Hungry is used. So I believe it might take 1 box to activate Physique.
It does.
Yeah.
It takes 1 box.
Yeah. So, and then, you do get a bonus of +2 per box of Hungry. Also, I will allow you to add Vampiric Physique to your focus when firing your gun.
I don't get anything, do I?
Thank you.
Werewolf. I said firing your gun. You don't have gun.
I don't have a gun either. Wait, I have a gun? What are you on about?
No, bike.
No, he means by
mainly
sex
bike
rifle.
is the one with the gun.
Yes, I have a gun. Go ahead.
I'm also to take a stunt from my human mantle, correct?
Yeah, and you can also take from that one too. Okay. Which that's insane. Well, no, because you don't get all of the White Court vampire stunts as a virgin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do I take? I don't know what stunt to take next. They all sound pretty good.
Yeah, I think the only stunt you get because I'm not a virgin is just like the recovery.
Emotional aura.
You mean insight emotion? Oh no, wait, that's one of the other ones.
Yeah, no, just emotional aura. sounds like it could be a good one next to Vampiric Toughness or Physique. Next to Vampiric Toughness or Recovery.
Anyway, get out of jail not free card.
Wait a minute. I would like the incite emotion stunt.
Oh, what?
On who?
Promotional vampire stunt against anyone visible to you. Contact is no longer required.
Yeah, against who? Does that work
Okay.
against canteens?
I'm sorry. I had gone out of the. I had taken a bit with a shower and got my nighttime meds, but
Am I
It's
allowed to?
fine. We've been going
Say-
over some things we should have
Repeat?
gone over before.
okay.
Am I allowed to take the stunt, JT?
Which one?
Incite emotion.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. So I just add that to my stunts now, correct?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, by the way,
And what,
Shay, you and I might have to go over some things at the end of today's session.
That's fine.
Yeah, so Inside Emotion seems to be good.
Yeah, I got all the.
So Snake has no idea what happened after she left the battle.
All she knows is place got blowed up, and then
Yes,
now
and then she
we'll
stole
try
some
real
shit.
fast.
and then
I just-
and also scary thing.
Yes, scary thing happened. But she just thought, oh, voices in my head again. That's a new person in my head.
Now what can I do? Now what do I do to my refresh?
-1.
-1, since I added a stunt?
Well, don't make it so make it 2 instead of 3.
So can she pawn the gemstones?
If you do go that route, you're not
Back.
gonna make as much bank.
True, but realistically, I don't want to keep them on me because it's suspicious.
Fair.
Money's not suspicious,
Fair enough.
so I will
They,
do that.
For the record, it will be worth 1/10 the price.
1/10 the
Okay.
price.
If you try to sell,
These are gemstones,
Yeah.
JT. I'd like to make a point that why would it be 1/10 the price?
because they're gemstones. They are worthless.
They
They have
Excuse me,
they have no actual worth.
JT. Gemstones.
Yes.
You know,
What's
the
the
thing
person
that people
who-
use in jewelry.
Yes.
That's expensive.
The fact that people pay up the ass amount for them.
Yes. So
Yes.
my refresh
The
is now
consumer
down to 2.
does.
I still have 3
Yes,
fate points.
So I
left.
sell it to a pawn shop, and the pawn shop has connections to get it to a jeweler.
That is true.
JT, may I?
Okay, so wait,
Another-
before you do that, as somebody who actually did go to a pawn shop in Winnipeg, you're gonna have to provide ID.
Luckily, I have a wallet.
An empty wallet.
No, I have my own wallet.
Oh, okay.
Why
Um,
wouldn't
Wait,
But none
does
of
the
your
snack have a
oh.
passport or something?
Snack has a license?
I fear for.
Yeah, she has an Indian license because she's
Yes.
from Bangladesh.
Yeah,
Okay.
JT, if you really need to pay attention.
Okay,
Like-
fine, I'll
like,
allow it.
Snake, Ryan has specified they've been Indian this whole time.
Indian jewel traders are a thing.
Okay, Ryan. Okay.
So how much can I get for these things?
Alright, it's still not gonna get full price obs.
3/4?
A bit too much, 50. So 150. But that's
I'll
better than
take it.
30.
Actually, I will like to barter.
Hmm?
I'd like to barter for something else I want.
Okay.
I barter for a laptop.
No, they wouldn't carry it.
A pawn shop wouldn't have a laptop.
From the ones I've seen in Winnipeg, no.
How about an iPad? An old iPad?
Were iPads even a thing in 2011?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've visited several pawn shops. I've never seen an iPad.
Because they wouldn't keep it in a display case, because people steal that shit.
Fair enough. I'll allow you one iPad.
I will trade it for an iPad.
All right. So
I
you're
just
trading...
get the feeling. I just get the feeling she's just gonna be watching SpongeBob on it constantly.
JT, may I spend another refresh and get it that's done?
No.
No.
Unfortunately, no. It is.
Alright.
It is geek.
You know what? Since I no longer need to be touching a person to use my emotional vampire, I was gonna be staring from the second story window, look at a random person, be like, "Fuck you" individually, and drain them.
I mean, that's kind of like what I've been doing, but Lola doesn't.
Yeah,
there's
literally
nothing
he does. He just keeps going until they collapse dead. He's just gonna be staring.
That's
Okay.
He's gonna Luigi stare.
There's kind of reason why I might have to put you down just because of the fact that you're just going around killing people now.
He's going to be playing Cut the Rope.
Hey, you don't even put me down. They can't trace it back to me. I didn't touch the body.
Borealis will probably talk to Gail Flannery at least, just like after like the success. She'll probably ask him about the potion at the beginning of the session, or at least ask him like, "Hey, this full moon thing is a problem for me. Got anything that could help me not make it a problem?"
Possibly. I mean, I could make a potion to suppress your libido.
I'll take it.
Alright,
How much?
This is
About
20
500.
correct?
JT, do I have 500?
You have a rich boyfriend.
Okay.
Okay, Borealis. And I just tossed her 600 instead. Buy yourself something pretty.
Okay, gives him the 500 and thinks and just looks at the 100 and just goes, "What the hell am I gonna get with this?"
Actually, technically,
I toss her 500 more. I toss her 500 more. Get yourself something pretty.
actually, if they actually are dating, isn't there any point like he's basically unable to touch me with her because of the factor of the whole curse?
Who said Ryan loved her?
That's fair enough.
Well, to be fair, Borealis just I don't know what Borealis would think of this because she's lived in the woods. She lives in the woods. Like, what's she gonna know about love?
What's he gonna know about? He's just murdered a person by looking at them.
All right,
Yeah,
so
like-
I'd like to reinstate something. I said she was in bear form. She is not. She is in human form, naked on the bed, looking at her iPad, and just watching it.
All right.
So, I just like to imagine like Borealis gets the $600, looks to Stick, and just goes, Do you know of any pretty things I can get with this much money?"
Many pretty things. I'd recommend a nice outfit for later tonight.
Wait. Isn't
Hey,
500
you
for
would
the
call it
potion?
Guru?
She has 600 total at the moment. I gave her 500 more.
Okay.
Elizabeth just asked, "Wait, we're going somewhere tonight?"
Only me and Borealis, but you guys can tag along.
No?
I might have the potion late, in time for, the Lugaroo.
Borealis just looks at him and goes, "That'll be perfect because I get the feeling I'm going to want to have the JT out of character. Is flaccid libido a term?"
I don't think
No,
so.
it's not, but we can make it one.
I don't think we have that kind of power, but you can certainly
No,
try.
wait, would the term be sterile? Or wait, no, wait, is
No.
sterile the opposite of
I
fertile?
need to be
Yeah.
the unhorned.
But also no, not for what you mean, Shay.
I
Okay,
need to be
Borealis
the
just looks at him and
unhorned.
just goes, "Cool, I won't have the urge to hump."
All right then.
Alright.
But JT, I'd like to go inside the bathroom, I'd like to go inside the bathroom, lock the door, and start talking to the coin.
We still got 3 days now, unless we're skipping ourselves to right to the actual full moon, right?
You made a promise to Damasio that you wouldn't do. That you wouldn't.
Yeah, go fuck himself. And you, JT.
I'm gonna
Well-
speak to the coin. Are we still allowed to attack the Lugaroo or no?
I would say no, but since you accepted the coin, who knows?
Who knows? Would you be alright if I attacked the Lugaroo? Because I kind of need him done, and I'd get a favor from Mab.
You don't get nothing.
That would if you exchanged the favor to Mab to my kin, they'd probably overlook it.
Alright then. If I give you the favor, you'll give me the strength to kill it, right?
Sure.
Sounds good.
You definitely, you're gonna get something from Mav. I'm sure you totally won't just get screwed over by the snake and just taking away your favor.
Yep. I have every intention of doing that.
Well, wait. Wait. I just realized
First Snake would need to know about Mab and the favors.
I'm
Well,
pretty sure the snake does know about it because
We did, yes.
We told the snake.
Yeah, we told the snake.
Your plan has already backfired.
My plan, there's this one thing that you don't know of. Ryan just not keeping his favor towards you, because fuck you.
I mean, someone did try to fuck me. That didn't go well.
Shut up, I just like to imagine you keep saying that, and Borealis just goes, "It was the hormones, and it was the wolf. What do you want from me?"
Money.
Not you, baby.
She doesn't actually say that. She just kind of she's wrapped up in a blanket while naked and just looking at this iPad that you don't know where she got probably still.
Borealis is just gonna sit Borealis is just gonna sit behind her and just see if she's like what she's watching.
Are you playing
at least just
What?
He has acquired Netflix.
Oh boy, and is it playing SpongeBob?
No.
Bob isn't on Netflix.
Oh yes, isn't it?
What is it this time? I'm actually curious if she's not watching SpongeBob and she's not watching Digimon.
At the point in time, they'd have every season of Digimon at the moment.
Not every. I remember.
They'd have
Every
up
release
season.
season.
They'd have up to season 3. Then she needs to go to YouTube to watch season 4, then 5, then 6, which would be currently ongoing. Then after that's done, she can watch Cross Wars, only in Japanese though. Then Digimon Hunters, unless she finds a dub on YouTube 10 years after release.
She's watching She is watching Steve Irwin.
Oh my god.
I look at it. He's dead.
No, he's
Oh,
not.
he's still
Not
alive.
2011.
He's still alive that year.
He's still alive that year.
Yeah. I just
He
like to
died
imagine.
he died like 2016.
I just like to imagine that Borealis sees this guy and just immediately goes, "I relate to this person. We're both hunters."
I see what you meant,
meanwhile-
Brian. The fact that you basically have to play the serious person in the group before.
And meanwhile, Elizabeth is gonna be counting her earnings.
Oh no, never mind. He did die.
Oh.
2006.
Oh. That hurt.
Oh,
Okay, never mind. She's watching Les Stroud's Survivor Man.
Then I guess in that case, like with Punky, Ryan does says like, don't say that. Let her believe the veteran's still alive.
No, she was never watching him in the first place.
Oh, okay.
It'd be funny if she was watching Steve Irwin, and Ryan did say he was dead, and we were just looked at him and we literally just
Actually,
looked at him and just
no,
go,
that's
"No,
not-
he's not."
Okay,
no,
actually, no, never mind. Final answer. She's watching the Bob Ross painting videos.
Oh, he's dead.
And yes,
who cares?
let
You
her
can find me
believe.
ones on online.
She responds, "What? No, he's right there."
Yeah,
he's
that's what I
dead.
was gonna say. Like, Ryan. Let her believe the factory's alive, and that is him.
I don't even know who this guy is, but he's right there. I can see him.
No, that's pre-recorded, honey. I take a quick video of her, then I show her on my phone.
Ooh, mirror.
It's not a mirror. This happened in the past.
What happened in the past? Why is there a tiny me inside of there?
What?
You're really not
You
the
know-
brightest girl, are you?
You know what?
I'm not
Borealis-
glowing.
Borealis
Am I glowing?
literally-
I said ye
Um,
aren't.
I'm not glowing.
I
Should
would
I be
like to
glowing?
say, Bob Ross died in Orlando, Florida. I did not know that.
Was it Florida Man?
Probably.
God damn it.
1995. Check anything from July 1995 in Orlando, Florida that involves Bob Ross, and if it says Florida Man attacked Bob Ross, then that's what killed Florida, and then that's what killed Bob Ross.
That's what's killed Florida, man.
Goddamn Florida man.
He was also born in Daytona Beach in Florida, so he is a Florida man.
All right.
Like, all right then. Well, we very much know the fact of he is dead, and right now she believes that is very much true. He's alive.
She kind of just
Oh,
looks at her
Oh.
iPad. Like, I like this thing. I
so,
bought this thing.
Mr. Roger died in 2003.
Can we stop this?
I
didn't know
agree.
that. I searched up Mr. Rogers because I was like, he might still be alive. He's dead. I'm shook.
He was a pastor for 45 years.
I'm shook, Ryan.
God. Okay, you know what? So she just puts it in and is like, I'm gonna go steal some shit.
Like,
Uh,
we're gonna have fun. I'll probably just
Oh,
go around town.
Don't
And,
go.
Elizabeth is pondering what she should get.
you know
He
what?
just-
You know what? No, Borealis asks the snake. It's like, I need to apparently go buy something pretty. She like puts in air quotes. If I come with you, if you see something shiny and I have enough money, we can buy it. Deal?
You know what? I'll leave Borealis. I know what I mean by pretty.
Okay.
So the wolf, snake / bear / pelican are going shopping.
I'm
Yes.
joining them because I
Tiger?
have more money.
Oh yeah, because you're Borealis' sugar daddy.
Oh, so
I guess I'll-
Jesus. It's
You know,
raining
he'll just
today,
come
too.
to just Fetcher. He'll probably just, if anything, he'll probably just go off and do whatever he wants as he's just walking along.
Hey, Borealis, I need a favor from you.
Okay, what's the favor?
Fuck, sure you're blind. Fuck you.
One minute. Yep.
I meant to spend
Coming.
something in piano. Alright, Ryan, Ryan, you still there?
He had to go
He'll be
take care
right
of
back.
something.
He's AFK.
Yeah, so Ryan would whisper in her ear, saying, I need a favor from you. I want your favor from Mab given to me. If you can do that.
Borealis just looks at you and goes, I don't know, cause I kind of want to find out who my mom was.
I'm gonna look at Borealis and be like, that, and he's gonna hold up the coin. It's that way we don't get in trouble for hunting the Lugaroo from them. And I have a feeling Sneck might take my favor.
Suddenly-
So I need a way to pay them off.
Suddenly, Ryan stops talking.
Shit.
Well, it had to be a B.
Not.
No,
I said Ryan,
no.
not Snack.
This is why you should
Ah.
not be the same as one player's name.
Damn it, it's a Wednesday. So, Ryan the character stops talking as, you then hear, oh, don't forget, the only promise that we made was that we would protect the Lugaroo until the day of the moon. Well, okay, the night of the moon, so you're good after that point.
Oh. I then explained that to Borealis. We're good about the Lugaroo.
She just
Sorry, I'm
go.
back.
It's fine.
back.
Borealis just looks at him and just goes, I don't want to find out my mom. And Mab
Don't-
Mab
you
is
don't
the only
need
one.
favor to find your mom. I have money. We can find her that way.
He looks at you and goes, my mom's a fae.
We have money.
Right? She's
You
a
sure
member-
talking a lot louder than you probably should for a person who's trying to whisper.
You know, she is a member of... Yeah, oh, Flannery hears. You know, she's a member of the court. I probably know her.
Do you?
I might
You
be,
don't need it. You
Thank-
can give it to me.
I might
Brother,
be
you-
way too indebted to Mab.
Brother, you can't just keep using your money for everything. In fact, I would
Yes,
do
I
the same
can.
thing.
It's causing me this far in life.
Yes, and you come a selfish prick sometimes. Oh, dear brother.
Sometimes.
Snack?
Sometimes
Snack is confused.
That's
Okay, a lot.
I look at Snack.
I
This
say
doesn't
like
concern you.
At least 50% of the time.
Snack throws a bag of chips to the person who just snapped at her.
That would
That
be
was
Ryan
right.
Wraith.
Try to be nice about
Yep, just
I cut chips in half the second it comes close with my rapier.
No, it'd be even funnier if the chips you threw at him were salt and garlic.
they
To
were.
add insult to injury.
They were. They were.
Like,
Garlic, that's a stereotype right there, you racist.
It
As
still
like-
affects the Black Court.
as then the Fetcher Tobias immediately starts eating the chips like, ooh, chips.
Chips.
No.
Oh, for the
No,
record,
that's the black-
legitimately, so in the Dresden universe, I forget who it was, but they basically fed Bram Stoker the details on Black Court vampires because they were getting too powerful.
Anyways,
Unless
meanwhile,
you-
Elizabeth's just watching this while eating a cookie.
Borealis just looked over. Where'd you get the cookie?
I pull out my big thing of cookies.
Oh.
O'Flannery pulls out a. O'Flannery kind of like points to the cookie jar.
Wait. She just looks over. It's like Snake's cookie jar, other cookie jar, Snake's cookie jar. I don't know what to
grab the other cookie
choose.
jar, I grab the other cookie jar, then dump all those cookies into Snake's cookie jar.
Snake takes all the cookies.
And
I
then
then
the
place the cookie. I then place the lid of the cookie jar on Snake's head.
O'Flannery
Snack.
O'Flannery picks up the lid of the cookie jar, goes, "Damn it! Now I'm gonna have to now I'm gonna have to sanitize that again."
and then,
Again.
Elizabeth says, again?
and then he
Don't-
charges it all to his credit card then.
Don't worry about it. Just some stuff you did when you were drunk.
So Snack decides.
Everything?
So are we going shopping?
Yes.
Or...
Yes, we
Borealis just goes.
Why not?
Borealis just goes yes, and also looks at the cookie jar, and you just kind of hear her go, "Okay, I gotta find something with milk."
I love that this
alright.
girl doesn't do anything
I
until
got some
well.
milk.
Well, she looks at him just like, well, yeah, cookies and milk.
Well,
Gotta
but-
find a cow. Gotta find a goat. Gotta find a sheep.
I know some milk, but I don't think you really want that for cookies.
Oh, for
I
fuck's
wa-
sakes! Don't make those types of jokes.
Borealis just looks at you and goes, "Wait, vampires make milk?"
No. Well, yes, but no.
I can show you the milk if you like.
No, we totally could. I'm pretty sure we could.
I love that one. No,
Look at the
no. Well, yes, but no.
Like,
Snake-
you know what? Let's also get some ingredients. Let's make
Snake-
cookies happen. Why not?
Snake looks down at her bust as like she's not busty at all. It's like Snake has no milk.
By the
Like-
way, O'Flannery
Don't
does
worry,
hit
you'll
check.
bring milk somewhere.
O'Flannery
was it for?
checks the fridge. There is milk inside fridge.
Say,
Huh.
There's some milk for you.
but we
I
can
just
there's a between natural milk and that kind of milk. Natural milk is better.
No. This is before the whole organic bullshit.
I just like to
Oh.
I just like to point something out.
Hey, Ryan has a natural milk ready.
Like I said, this is before the natural bullshit. I think.
Borealis is just gonna just take a small cup, pour some milk, walk up to the steak, and just basically ask, "Can I have a cookie?"
Hand you cookie.
Dips it in the milk, proceeds to eat the cookie, then drinks the milk. Thank you. All right, let's go.
Like, as he also does the same thing. I also have a cookie. I'll give you this in exchange. He then gives you a videotape of SpongeBob.
No, you give her the SpongeBob movie on DVD.
Yeah, I give her a SpongeBob movie on DVD. It's like I bought it because I thought it'd be funny. Get it?
She slowly takes the DVD and hands you a single cookie.
It's like,
I'm gonna look at Snake.
and then you open it as he eats the cookie and you open it up and the movie it's just a box. He didn't actually get the movie.
Oh my god, you
No.
evil.
She doesn't open the box yet.
Oh.
She opens the box. She's not an idiot.
There's
Hey JT, does the school have a track team?
does the what?
Does the school that Ryan's supposed to be going to have a track team?
Not really. No.
Sad.
At least.
Damn,
Actually, I
think
should preface this. How the fuck would I know?
Okay, so
You think I ran track? Ha!
She opens up the thing, sees there's no DVD, looks at you, looks down at it.
It's like, I said I gave you the box.
All right. I
I
just
lied.
wanted to know because I had the idea.
Eat the
of
cookie,
just-
by the way.
Wait,
I
no.
just had-
I think I kind of want O'Flannery to say something here instead of I said I'd give you the box. Oh no, it looks like somebody must have stolen it.
Snick pulls out gun.
Like,
Snick will find out who.
he just like that's even better than what he said.
Ryan's going to look at Snack and said, some kids from the school took it. Specifically one named 18.
No,
Nick,
I know
Nick.
that. No. I know that kid. He hasn't been around here in a while.
Snick,
Yeah, yesterday. Remember? Look at O'Flannery.
I'm pretty
Snake?
sure
Okay, so Snick hearing this, puts the gun away, turns into a pelican, goes out the window. It's time to do some shit.
Borealis is gonna follow the pelican. Borealis is
I
gonna be like,
follow the
alright,
pelican
let's
as
go.
well.
This can.
May I carry Borealis on my back in super speed behind the pelican?
you also would have to jump all the way down. You can't fly.
No, she was just gonna run. She was just gonna leave the apartment. It's like, okay, shopping.
But
Also
you
following
do know
pelican.
that fire escapes exist, correct?
Not on
You guys,
this.
you guys still go down the stairs though.
Wait. You realize you can check IRL because you guys should know. I already told you the real life location you're in. So
And
you can
Well,
see
and what
if there's
floor
a
are we on?
fire
Like, how high
escape.
off the ground are we?
Like at the 4th floor at most.
4th floor. So could I just parkour down the side of the building using
I was
these?
thinking that as well, like just using the physique and just like parkour.
Okay. Roll it.
Roll it. Alright.
What you want us to roll?
Yes.
Yes.
Why are they doing that? Mind if I have Elizabeth do something in town?
Oh wait, so my haste is a 5. Oh, so
No.
wait, I rolled it 2 times. I got a 7 first, then a 5.
All right. Fuck. You look like an angel while descending them stairs. Well,
No.
while descending the wall. Sorry.
Want to setting the wall.
Just
Like-
just Ryan
like-
Lacey, like, I'm after the pelican. Just basically fucking backflips out the window is on the ground now.
This mine specifically goes off of my focus. Yeah, I'm literally just doing like, what's the most logical way? Oh, here we go. Jump up from here, and literally parkour myself down with things.
Borealis is gonna be boring, and just before she leaves, she just looks to Elizabeth and just goes, "You know, if you come into town with us, we could probably find some happy juice."
More happy juice.
Oh,
I was
sweet,
going
an
to go to
ancient
town
city, what the
anyway.
fuck?
As I was trying to say, hey, she was going to go to town anyways for some shopping.
Okay, shopping.
Oh, that's where I shoot.
Before
Can we talk
leaving,
can we talk about how the party's just slowly descending into chaos?
What's this about slowly?
there's
Yeah,
no
we
slow.
had a rape incident. What
Wait.
part of that was slow?
No. We actually haven't. It didn't, like, nothing actually happened.
It was attempted, but still.
Yeah.
That didn't change the fact of what part of that was slowly.
But
Fair.
I just like
Your opinion is like is way more into chaos than chaos is.
actual chaos. Mhm.
Well, at any rate,
All we're doing is jumping out windows to kill young JT. Nothing wrong.
to be fair, this is not my fault.
Telly
It's
is
going to become my fault, but it's not my fault yet.
Telly, it would be my fault just because I wanted to get a cookie.
Can we
and at
just,
the same time, like,
can we just call this session the search to vanquish JT mining?
Or just call the session all no DVD equals cause of everything.
It is currently actually called Temptation.
Oh yeah, there's some serious temptation.
You want to know what I was actually thinking to myself when I said the whole factor. It's not in the box. It's actually alright in the DVD player, and it's just like, oh, it's already good to play. This is a lot funnier. This is a lot better.
No, I got a better idea. Borealis just like looks at the TV and just goes, "Wait, when did we have a DVD player?" She like just walks over, like pushes the button to see if there's a disc inside. Comes out, it's a SpongeBob movie, and she literally just looks at O'Flannery or Gay O'Flannery and just goes, "You know, I could tell them that the DVD's in here, but I could also not tell them the DVD's
I mean,
here."
Let's face it, this is much fun. This is much
Oh
fun.
yes.
I mean, you probably should be.
Fuck
Lots of
yes!
agree.
Leave these goddamn minds!
Actually, you probably should be looking at Tobias for that, because the fact that he's the one who put it in already. He
All right, JT.
get the movie thing.
I track down JT.
All right.
I would help Pelican by running around at the speed of sound. Go
Got
faster,
places to
faster,
go.
faster.
Gotta follow your rainbow.
Remember, no
My slaves have
no vampiric abilities while outside.
I'm a pelican. I have the pass.
I'm talking to the person who's
I know.
apparently running around at the speed of sound. Got places to go.
God.
And I got checked the wood stove. BRB.
Hey. Yeah, so you're running. Well, actually, you have a tougher time. You're having a real tough time at it. It seems he's not in school.
So it's okay
to blow up the school.
because I have a plan. I go to a payphone.
You're at
As
a
a
pay-
pelican?
I'm going to
No.
be following Pelican,
I
and
think-
I'm going to tell them, if you shoot everyone inside the campus, then he's bound to be in there somewhere.
No, here's what it's what type of school is it?
a high school.
Okay.
Public or private?
Public as fuck.
Here's what I would do. I would call in to the school as JT's aunt.
Oh my god. I love this already. Borealis is just I just like to imagine Borealis is just not watching the two with popcorn and literally still looking at the $600.
And it's still got about 40 minutes
What am I
check out
doing?
for
Like
boys.
JoJo posing in the background, ready
Okay.
to yell out "Nigga and Dio Smokey."
Wait, are you trying to turn a dildo into a weapon?
No.
No. Apparently Snake or Pelican is found a payphone and is trying to call the school to pose as JT's aunt.
I was gonna say, hey, unless it's made of inherited steel, I don't think a dildo weapon will do much.
Well, let's try it anyways.
Anyway, so, okay. You are calling the school and posing as my aunt.
Yes.
How old is Snake?
I would like to roll guile to make this illusion work.
I just want a flat age.
I'm not going to tell you, but I will PM you.
I just like to imagine Borealis is just standing by Elizabeth like with a bag of popcorn, just going, "This is fun."
It's like, as he whispered to you, the Fedra, by the way, the movie's actually in the DVD player already.
She
never
whispers.
was on.
She whispers back, "Oh, I know. I checked it."
It's like,
I know, right? But this is so fun.
Hands O'Flannery the popcorn. Oh yeah, you're right.
See Ryan right behind Snake, just slowly whispering, "Kill JT.
Kill JT. You
I-
server.
That's
Nick-
not his name. He's not gonna have that name for years.
his
Kill
name is
Jordan
Jordan.
Douglas. Kill Jordan Douglas. Kill
Oi!
Jordan
Oi!
Snake
Last
knows
name's
the first.
Douglas?
Don't say my actual name. What the fuck, man?
I'm sorry.
You're the one who puts yourself in the campaign.
Yeah, but who the fuck says who actually says somebody's last name?
Some of them are down in trouble.
John Rosario.
Ryan Scheib. fucking can't spell it, can you?
I mean, let's face it. If you don't know your last,
SCHIDE.
if you don't know your middle name, that means you've never been in trouble before.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I know his first name because he's said it before.
Mhm.
I don't know. Wait, no, I would know his last name.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, no, you guys wouldn't know my last name.
Just tell-
No, because I snuck around the school's records.
Yeah, he would.
Oh yeah.
Does it
Snuck
mean there's
around
a
there.
face in the thing?
And a first and last name, JT.
Yes, but
As
that
well-
doesn't get. There's multiple Jordans.
Yeah, school records, photo plus first and last name.
Well, then I have an ID. I have an idea. I call them as a worried individual that someone with the name of Jordan with your physical description may or may not have a bomb.
Oh my god!
Boreas!
Might be a terror.
Boreas!
And then we just follow the sirens.
You know
And
what?
Ryan will whisper to Snake, saying, "I am a witness of this."
Say, we also could just say the fact that he's the one who caused
It's
yesterday.
an anonymous bomb threat. There are no witnesses.
Say, I'm just gonna tell
I
you, say,
wanted to yell at her and be like, "Say he's the one who also caused the fire."
yeah, I was gonna say, like,
I push their heads away from the phone with my hand.
yeah, I just simply write you a note saying, like, tell the factor that he's the one who caused yesterday's explosion.
You people are horrible at this. Anyways, I call it an anonymous bomb threat.
Okay. You are notified that said person hasn't is current. That's kind of currently impossible as that person is not in Winnipeg at the moment.
JT, trying to protect yourself for this long. We're going to search for the edge of the earth to hurt you.
I don't even know what's going
No,
on
no, no,
anymore.
You're eight. You are 8 hours by car away from me.
No.
Hey,
KT,
oh, wait, that's
this would still cause an alarm. You wonder why?
Hmm.
I would say an average height and vague details.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I
Oh
like-
yeah. I'm
I-
causing shit no matter what.
I feel
Look at
bad
what I
for. Yeah.
Actually, Ryan, you know what the factor I wrote the factor we blame him for yesterday because the factor of if he's only away 8 hours away, we could easily just say he ran away as fast as he could away from this place to very much cover up his tracks.
No.
no.
Because now I know he's not in Winnipeg. However, I've now started a shitstorm.
Yes. Yes. They're
I just like
currently-
how
They're currently looking for white kids. Oh no, I didn't have glasses back then, I don't think. So they're currently looking for a slim white oh god. A slim white kid who likes black. Likes wearing the color black.
Ryan Rake looks at himself in worry. Ryan looks at himself in worry.
You tried to fuck me over, but all you did was fuck yourself.
I just simply pat your back and say like, "Don't worry, brother. President's dead."
Wait a minute. I'm wearing a suit. I take off my suit. I take off the top part of it. I go to the nearest clothing store, and I just completely redesign my wardrobe.
The nearest clothing store is, and actually, I believe we do have one of those. I forget what it's called. It's that emo store though. Like they sell
Hot Topic.
Hot Topic,
Topic.
yes.
Oh god.
That's right. They have anime merch with color. Ryan changes his wardrobe from business casual, all black and white, to being a full-on fucking weeb.
Actually,
But
guess what, Poke? I have been in that shop over the years. They didn't have any
Okay,
in
Edward.
2011. Well, I go to Polo Park every once in a while, and that's why I pass by it on the way to the food court. Yeah, basically the beeline in there is the food court and EB Games. Anyway,
I'm gonna look at Tobias, and I'm just gonna take his shirt off of him and put it on myself, and I hand him my suit.
This means that
He
you're
just-
in a mall, though. That's just the closest store.
He just looks at you like, okay. He doesn't mind because the fact that like he does have a red shirt under. He just wears it more or less like.
No. I'm now wearing red, and I'm basically just wearing a suit with a red shirt underneath.
That totally won't be suspicious. I just like to imagine, like, just while realizing that he just pretty much had the snake frame him for something he did technically do, but didn't want to be framed for. I just like to
He
imagine
didn't do it.
Borealis just, yeah, he didn't. Well, he didn't do it.
I
Well,
instigated it.
we technically did
Fair.
kind of instigate it.
Well, is anyone
On the
watching
bright
this?
side, there is a bright side to all of this.
Wait a minute.
Well,
I'm an
but-
idiot. I'm an
It's-
idiot. Ryan can just go back to the hotel, open up his suitcase, because his sleepwear isn't designer suits. It's just a basic t-shirt and sweatpants.
Is anyone watching the snack?
I am.
Borealis has just been listening to this chaos unfold while probably next to this, probably while handing the snake popcorn.
Ryan comes back after changing his clothes into what's just a blue Digimon t-shirt.
Well,
and
while
some
you
red
all were
sweatshirt.
arguing,
I mean,
next
I was
turn-
watching you. I was watching you.
yeah, you see her. You see everyone else was arguing. You see the snack transform into pelican, fly off.
Borealis
Yeah.
begins running after the pelican. It's like
I run
he's
after
like,
Borealis.
This is the best day ever.
The pelican is on top of the tallest building she can see.
Okay, that's probably one of the bank buildings.
I just
Well,
gonna say the fact. Just
I
gonna be
believe
the
it's
fact that every time we go somewhere, I just been slowly getting more, like, just doing my powers to certain women around, like at the school, then at the mall, then as we go everywhere else.
You know what? I'm gonna fall back with Tobias and be like, I almost framed myself, but thank God my sleeping clothes is regular teen wear that's not black.
Say, indeed, brother. And the fact of this literally all started because I literally just wanted a cookie, but it's been the best time ever.
Oh yeah. While Tobias is doing that, I'm also doing it, so we're just walking around making people drop dead.
not drop.
Oh no, I've not been making people drop dead. I've been literally like going and sleeping in the back while you basically all been doing this with women all over.
Oh my god.
Basically, he's been taking them to the back room and snoo.
Oh
Yeah,
my
literally
God.
while you've been doing all this. I basically just like you probably just expect a lot of people from that school probably either dead or just like very much in the back room.
I just like to imagine like while the pelican is just kind of surveying the thing, Borealis is just waiting for it to fly off so she can follow it again. But like as she's watching it, like she just spots a food truck and just walks over, just goes, "Okay," hands like puts out like a, I don't know, $600, but I'm sure she could get change. But basically gives him some money and just goes, give me something that'll give me energy. I need to make sure I can keep up with a pelican.
I look at Borealis, I reach into my pocket, and I toss her like 20 different coins, and they're just all $1 coins, and you're just like, buy energy drinks?
I don't have energy. Sir, this is a taco truck.
Ooh! Wait, she literally
Then give me as much salsa verde as you have.
Does the pelican land just to say that?
No, the pelican is now on top of the taco truck.
Okay, so like, no. So what you do is basically, like, you do that thing where, like, you look at inside the taco truck and say, then give me as much.
Ryan's just gonna pull out his wallet. He's gonna bring out like $3,000. He's like, I want the truck.
I want the truck.
Sir,
I
this
want
is
the
my
truck.
livelihood. I'm not
I
giving
pull
it.
out 4,000 more.
No.
$1 million.
I pull
$1
out
million.
5,000 more and Tobias's credit card.
JT, I
Hey.
would like to roll guile.
Say
For
hot secret. Actually, he says
I
to
want,
buy.
I want to steal the sour cream.
He says to buy his credit card.
Hey,
He says to buy his credit card. He means his own credit card because he put it in his name.
May I roll guile?
He put it in your
do
name, by the
it.
way. It's in your name, but it's also in his. So basically, that's all
3
yours.
guile.
Alright.
I just Tobias's credit card and slide the money. I want the truck.
Saying, well, I guess the fact that you just paid all your money because that's your money. You gave.
Whoops.
Well, JT,
fuck.
while they're doing all this, can I do something?
Sure.
Go right ahead. There's like nothing going on. That's actually we're just like
Nothing important. You can
We're
go ahead.
dicking around and it's great.
Guys, inherit
Anyways.
silver taco truck, ram it into the Lugaroo.
Since we're since we're out in the city / town, I'm going to be doing some performances to try to get some more money.
Okay.
Street
Fire.
performers.
Fire.
Yeah.
Do me a favor and roll 1d100 for luck.
Oh my god.
So I assume I get away with the sour cream.
I mean, do you
14.
What?
out of a D100? Oh.
They need
You
higher
may
low.
or may not recognize a certain somebody just give you the evil eye as he passes by you.
Well, keep in mind, I wasn't there when the whole thing blew up, so.
Wait, it's J-Teen?
No.
Oh god, wait, is it the angel? Is it the fallen angel?
No, it's not Damas.
Oh, Mab.
No. I said evil eye.
Oh, is it actually the leader that we did not kill?
Yeah, it was the leader.
JT, did I remind you of something?
Yeah, you weren't there.
Yeah,
But
she
anyway.
doesn't.
So
She
never
doesn't
mind.
know why this. She doesn't know why this guy's giving her the stink eye.
Yeah.
That
So anyway, shall I roll,
we gotta wait until 3 more days before.
shall I roll flair for the performance, JT?
Yeah.
4.
Yeah,
Borealis
it's
just
decent.
wanted a taco. Borealis
So-
just like.
Borealis
What's a
gets a taco. Unfortunately, if she wanted sour cream, there's no sour cream.
Ugh, who eats sour cream? I just get meat, cheese, rice, and salsa.
I write down what's the equivalent of like 20 grand and a credit card, and I'm like, the truck?
So
The
how
fact
much am
that-
I
Okay.
making, JT?
The fact that
Okay.
you have a credit card.
I want to be very specific about this, JT.
Hmm.
While they're dealing with that, they see the snake, human form, sneaking past it with the biggest jar of sour cream you can carry.
I just like to imagine Borealis is just smiling while
Uh,
eating her taco and just going, "At least it wasn't the salsa."
She's
Anyway.
going for that neck.
I'm gonna come clean. I thought you would be escaping with like one of those drums.
What drums?
I thought you'd
Sour
grab-
cream drums.
Yeah, like a condiment drum, like something.
That's what he's doing.
No.
Yeah.
He's getting a barrel. But basically turning into snack to turn it into I don't know whatever.
No, she can't do that. You want to know why? Because it's bigger than her backpack.
Oh.
Wait, she
Yes.
can turn into a bear. She can turn into the bear.
Anyway,
Yes!
JT,
Backpack road.
Wait. I have a better idea. You want to know what I do?
What?
During my guile trick to steal the sour cream, I take the keys to the truck.
Oh my god.
And,
No. I gotta put my foot down. I'm sorry. You're not stealing this guy's livelihood.
we're not stealing the
I'm
guy's
trying
taco.
to
Okay,
buy it from
okay,
him.
Okay,
He's
fair.
a truck.
Okay, fair enough, JT. Can we compromise here? Can I please steal a sombrero?
I mean,
there must be a sombrero. Please, let there be a
It's a
sombrero.
taco truck.
yeah, but it's
And-
not run by. It's run by a white guy.
Why
Fine.
don't you have sombreros?
Okay, you know what? Fine. I'll take the sour cream.
No. Wait. As I was saying, you're not fully sure where you got it, but you did somehow procure a sombrero from
So-
the taco truck.
So she goes up, sitting next to them with the. She goes off and she puts it out of view, the big thing of sour cream from the guy, and just stands next to him, next to the party with the sombrero, holding the big thing of sour cream, which she has wrapped in one of her blankets and is holding like a child.
You know, you should have done like this. You should all the money that Ryan gave him, you just tail yourself, and basically the fact that Ryan just gave you.
Snake wanted the sour cream for a specific action.
Borealis isn't gonna question it. She's just gonna look at the guy and go, I'm sorry for my boyfriend, air quotes. He thinks money solves all his problems. But I just wanted a taco.
I mean,
Thanks
to
for
be
that.
fair, money tends to solve a lot of people's problems.
It's not air quotes. It is.
Well, Borealis just looks at him and just goes, "Well, I don't know what constitutes a relationship. I've lived in the woods my life hunting."
Hey, JT.
I've lived in luxury and fear of every woman until.
How much money did I make?
Now
Oh
I know
my-
That's pretty
600.
quickly. Yeah, you
600?
got over that pretty quickly.
Anyway,
Okay.
so, but yeah,
Wait,
I'm not.
I was going to say something.
No, he already asked and I already answered.
Oh, okay.
Did?
But yeah, so yeah, I'm not selling my livelihood for anything that less than I can retire on.
Just yeah, Borealis just nods and just goes, "Makes sense. I don't hunt. I just like hunting."
Pulls out his checkbook. He puts a 1 followed by 7 zeros.
Tempting.
Borealis just literally looks at him and just goes, "Why do you even want the truck?"
I add an 8th zero.
So,
Ain't not enough.
Pokey.
9.
Pokey, you receive a text message from you know who. I'm guessing that the ringtone is the Imperial March.
I rip up the check instantly. Never mind.
Never mind.
Cause you know where you're getting them funds.
I
Yeah, that's the point where his sugar daddy or sugar mommy is gonna go no.
No.
Ryan puts it back in. He looks at Taco Truck guy. See you in the near future.
I then also text a message back to them myself and say like, if he doesn't, should I do my job then and just probably not worry about it, just completely just do it.
You don't know who, like, what?
I texted our mother or father about this saying like,
Oh,
if he does that,
okay.
then all that, do you want me to actually just take him out?
You would get a text back with, "Please don't kill your brother."
Please don't kill your brother.
So like,
I text my mom and I'd be like, should I kill Tobias? I think he wants to kill me. Would it be a power if I ended him first?
Only if he openly comes after you. That is our way, after all.
I tell her, all right, got it, and then I send her a picture of me and Borealis, then me and the coin.
So I'm guessing you send you and Borealis first.
Yeah.
And
I'm really curious about the mom's reaction to this.
so so you and Borealis, she gets like you get like a, aw, cute, and then the coin is just like, most likely it would say like mom is typing or whatever, and then like it would stop saying that,
you give such odd implications for me.
and then it starts again. Mom is typing.
Then I would explain the whole situation, how I met Borealis first and then got the coin from this weird fallen angel dude.
Stops again. But you have a feeling like that's more urgently, like.
I just like to imagine she's more freaked out about the coin than the fact that her son, who she probably would know is definitely terrified of every single woman he's ever met, is somehow not terrified of this chick.
Not even that. The fact that it's only been a day. That's the main issue. It's only been
2
less
months.
than
2 weeks. Why?
It hasn't
What are
been
you talking
two.
about?
It
It's
hasn't
less
been
than-
2 weeks. It's been at least 3 days though. It hasn't been 1. We've had several
Yeah, it's
night
been-
cycles.
So fresh air does to the human body, the mind, the spirit, and almost dying every day that you've been here, and knowing that any second could be your last.
No one has tried to kill you though. Only the only time you thought it might kill you was to better yourself by fighting her.
Anyway, so finally her reaction to the coin comes, and well, it's not foreign. You've seen this kind of reaction from your family before. The text is, "You're an idiot."
I reply with, "The coin lady doesn't think so."
Hey, don't speak for me.
Alright,
Okay, she's not. She doesn't think she does think I'm an idiet.
She absolutely does.
well, if you think I'm an idiot, then I take off. I look. I don't really want to take this off. I just leave it there. I look at Borealis. So, do we go topic first, or do we go to like?
I'd like to point out, if you like, as soon as you would start moving away, you'd start feeling like the symptoms of withdrawal.
Yeah, no. He would keep the coin around his neck since he has it on necklace.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so he would basically be sending a picture of the coin on a necklace, so it could be mistaken as just he bought jewelry.
But
nah,
Borealis
your
is
mom's
just
still in
gonna-
the know.
Borealis is just gonna walk away and possibly ask the snake, like, wanna go look around and see if we can find any shops with shinies.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Okay.
join Borealis like usual. So what we buying today?
Wait a minute. I gotta do something real quick.
Hmm.
She goes off real quick, and KT,
Hmm.
I'm gonna tell you what she does.
She's gonna. Why do I feel like you gotta become a bear and fucking floor the container hole?
He's I don't know. Borealis is just thinking like, so like she's like thinking like, why would I need to get dressed? Because she's thinking like, well, okay, I had like back home, I had certain clothes for certain situations. I had the fluffy. I had warm pelted clothes for like when I need to hunt in winter.
What about
I
sexy
had-
clothes for the bed?
Borealis just looks at you and just goes, why would you need clothes for the bed?
KT.
There's so much
Give me
you
a sec.
learn. I pull up my phone and show Borealis the internet.
Borealis just looks at it and just goes, seems slow, confusing, and it seems like no matter where I look, I see people getting pissed at having different opinions.
I show
Why?
her the power.
Why?
I show her-
Why?
I show Borealis the power of sexy anime girls dressed
Why?
scantily clad while being dark-skinned elves.
Give me a second. I'm gonna be muted while I tell the audience this.
I don't even want to know
So,
what you did.
What Ryan says. So what Ryan says is,
I just like the fact that what Snake's probably running off is something Borealis is literally.
okay. So what Ryan says is, she gives the sour cream to a hobo and tells him, "You're gonna need this."
Goes, I don't get it.
Why?
Why? Why? Because that
I didn't even hear
that
what that
action is gonna come and help me later.
Yeah.
I
no.
don't even know what the whole factor was, but yeah, I really don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing as my job.
So yes, Snake comes back without a giant jar of sour cream.
Just wait.
Yeah. No, I'm showing Borealis dark-skinned elf hentai while the ladies are scantily dressed in lingerie.
Borealis just looks over at the snake and just goes, "Aw, the sour cream's gone," completely ignoring the hentai.
Snake decided that someone else needs it more than Snake does. Also, Snake doesn't like sour cream.
Borealis
Anyway,
just goes,
JT,
What about
like
my-
me to do something normal for us.
sure, why don't we do
Okay.
something normal?
So
While they're doing all this, we're just going to look for a
Everything
store with magical
else is
items.
normal.
Hey, let him have a turn.
okay.
Since she has $800 now.
This isn't D&D Fire.
I know, but considering she has an enchanted thing, I
Yeah.
would assume that she could find something with some kind of shop which sells something.
No, you made that yourself though.
But technically you did.
Maybe Elizabeth should look for a
Ing-
pet store and see if she can find another pet to kind of like another animal squad to incorporate into her performances. She's
Bro,
got
all she
Jim
just needs
Jim.
to do is beat the pet over the head with a sledgehammer until she sees the brain, then she can make it.
I mean, I'm trying to find something to do with my money, JT. So
Yeah, fair enough. Yep. You can do stuff like okay. You can do stuff like well, the Forks is currently open. I'll prolong the stay of Red River X so that you guys can go to a theme park if you wish.
Ooh.
something that would benefit the character is what I'm
Uh,
trying to get at.
Oh yeah.
Why is it best yourself? That's a question you can answer.
Honestly, talk to like if you want magical stuff, you'd want to talk to a Flannery. He can both teach you and sell you shit.
Okay, I'm going to see if he has anything for sale. Like I said, I got $800. I'm trying to figure out what I could spend on to help my character out.
All right.
Hasn't O'Flannery been following us because he realizes he's just enjoying? He's just like he was with us because he because the snake was doing something stupid and he agreed with Boreal saying this is entertaining as all heck.
He's been doing that. What's your point?
So it's like literally like Elizabeth can literally just walk up to a Flannery like while he's just watching from a distance, just going, what are you selling?
What?
What you buy?
Yeah. So like, hey, and then just immediately, what you buying?
Whoa, your accent changed, and why do you sound like you're from some video game?
I'm not. I just like doing that voice. It's from Resident Evil, if I remember correctly.
Oh. But anyways, can you just tell me what he's selling? Cause I'd really have to be like beef for the wood stove.
It all depends on what you're looking for. Are you looking for lessons? Are you looking for?
So in other words, you don't have a concrete answer for me.
No, because I mean, it would take anything specific. It might take him time to gather the materials for.
How about an enhancement for my enchanted necklace?
That's
And an
fire
enhancement?
that. How do I put it? That's something like that's something of your magic, right?
I guess.
That's something like extremely personal, basically. I don't know what I can compare it to, is the thing. Because it's, like, extremely personal and intimate, like, for you and your character.
Never mind then.
You'll be able to enhance it with time.
Maybe he
But
could buy the stuff. He could buy the stuff from O'Flannery, like to help him enhance it. So that way he's at least using his money and benefiting from it.
How about potion making lessons? Would that work?
Alright, sure.
We
How
got a
much
witch
is it?
doctor.
Sure, not a problem.
How much is it?
Let's say each lesson is fair. Is about $30.
Oh, cool. I have 800 on me.
All right. How many days?
Let's see. Trying to find a way to get it even. No, 10 days, which is a total of 300, just for simplicity's sake.
Sure, not a problem. We'll end up needing some supplies though as well. I can either take it. It would be better for me. Should you fit the bill for that? But I'll actually be nice and play fair for anything that when it comes to that. Deal?
Deal.
All right. So we can start tomorrow. I'll teach you how to do what I like to call the get the fuck out potion. We can start on that tomorrow, and give me a second so that I can measure you up. Yeah. Alright. From the looks of ya, those types of ingredients would be good. And base it off of, let's go the air. You seem like a bit of a flighty person. So, knowing the materials and their cost, it might come out to, I might be able to sneak it around for $5. Alright. Full bill at the end of tomorrow's session, though. Aye?
Okay.
Alright,
Just remember, 10 days, so...
that's fine.
Now, wherever we are is up to the GM's discretion.
I'll land you in the Forks.
In the what?
The Forks. That's one of our. It's one of the attractions in Winnipeg.
What is it?
It's basically an area. It's, I don't know what to call it. I went there for, like, we have a museum there. Currently, the Canadian Human Rights Museum, like internationally, kind of thing.
Canadians have rights.
Oh my god, I can't believe he made that joke.
I don't give a shit. I'm American. I'm uncultured. I can get away with it.
Yeah.
As a,
I'd like to point out
what
that
am
recently somebody, it wasn't in the Canadian Human Rights Museum, which is obviously not just the Canadian human rights, but a museum of human rights throughout the year. But anyway, but yeah, so yeah, basically it's fun. Well, not really the Canadian Human Rights Museum, and actually I decided against talking about that thing that I was gonna talk about because no.
Mom must have shut the wood stove too much again.
I need to take a shower real quick.
But yeah.
No, we're gonna be ending off soon because like literally it's about to be like the
Dude, we just started.
Did you hear my dress, Honky?
I can go for later today because tomorrow's Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Well, I actually have to go into school tomorrow.
You do? You don't got the day off?
It's 8.
Well, okay, if anything... Wait,
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 are you American?
Yes?
It's a federal holiday. Not even the mail thing is open.
You know what? You know what? I actually just realized, wait a minute, I'm not going to be able to... I actually think I'm going to ask something.
Okay.
Anyway. Hold on, I'm about to go be the best little brother I can be. Be right back.
Right. Well, who popped in and popped out? Yeah. Yeah. No, I get work tomorrow, so I can't just do session. But yeah, no. It's like 8:30, guys. It's hour 15. But yeah.
We usually go about 2 hours or so.
Yeah. Yeah.
So are we calling it here?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, so, anyway. Bring that back up, actually. Okay. Oh, well. But yeah, so, the Red River X. It's, nice. It's a nice shining day. There's the Children's Museum, which has always actually been fun. Right, the Egg Festival.
Elizabeth recommends to do. But then again, Elizabeth is Elizabeth, so...
Yeah.
Oh, it is so nice to sometimes be the little brother. Alright, don't got school.
Yeah, federal holiday.
No, literally, it's like, my parents would probably still send me, and even if it was a federal holiday. So, I asked my oldest brother, like, and the one who's completely blind and kind of got the short end of the stick when it came to our disabilities, if, like, hey, are you okay? Is it okay with you if I stay home from school since I don't need to go in tomorrow? And he's like, sure. And I'm like, can you go tell mom? And it's like, okay. And in my mind, I'm just going, she can never say no to him.
And suddenly, there's a bunch of cops caught outside JT's house
Well, why?
because he called Snake made Oriole.
No, remember that only a vague description.
I would be super surprised if you guys had school because it's a federal holiday.
Well, to be fair, Perkins is a private school and a residential school, so it can't really close.
Oh, yeah, that is fair.
Yeah.
Usually they don't have classes on federal holidays because people got shit to do.
Yeah, it is true. Like, that's why college is starting on Tuesday instead of Monday.
Anyway. So yeah. Currently stuff to do, including a children's museum. Like I said, that tends to be fun. You're not that far away from VJ's, which always a good burger.
Huh. You know,
Sorry, I can't help but chuckle with that name.
I know.
Yeah,
I don't know why they called themselves that, but they did.
Boris Johnson.
Heh. Anyway, but yeah, it's the water. Well, it obviously doesn't look like you could take a swim, but it does look nice.
like
I
a
beg
water
to differ.
fountain?
Clearly, the federal we should easily
I
get
beg to differ, JT. I am Pelican.
The Pelican.
Wait,
Oh my
you
god,
get
the
Clearly, we should have a lawsuit against them and very much win money.
Why?
Because, very much
For
so.
having to make us put up the one naughty building, not doing it themselves.
If the federal is dirty, then yes, clearly the federal must get ourselves free money.
No, I mean,
Borealis just comes back, having gotten a burger from BJ's, and just goes, "Is money
V.
really that important to you guys?"
VJ.
Oh, VJ's.
Yes.
Oh,
This
she's just eating a burger. Just goes, "Is money really important to you guys?"
Say, at this point, not really.
Hmm.
I mean, to be fair, it's kinda important to live.
I mean, she just looks at him and just goes, "But I lived in the woods, and you don't need money in the woods."
Yes, well, I live in the city, and you get stabbed if you don't have money in the city.
But wait, if money's important, wouldn't you get stabbed even if you had it?
Surprisingly, no. You can have more defenses with money.
Huh. Maybe she just goes, maybe this is why mom and dad always lived. Maybe this is why mom and dad married in the woods.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I mean, there's also the fact there's also the factor of don't have to really worry about a lot of things, and the factor of why would you think once you really can pay for it, you just as a factor of my brother's shout, he just throws everything away. Just like
That little dumbass
Like
throws all of his money away. Did I say that out loud?
say, oh, he's very much his fun. Like,
Borealis
it's not
just
like he doesn't really do anything.
Borealis just goes, I feel like the relationship she puts up air quotes is less what it's supposed to be and more he's just throwing money at me and telling me to do stuff. Is there a word for that?
Say,
Snick,
Sugar baby.
Snick has no idea, but Snick would
Snick.
treat you better.
say,
Baby,
Say,
I can
there's also
treat
the
you
factor of- there's
better.
basically the factor as well of trophy wife.
Borealis hears trophy and just immediately thinks of like all of the hunting trophy. Well, all of like the fact of like she knows about how some hunters are just like, oh man, look at the head of this thing I just hunted. Where she's just like, I hunt to survive and I respect nature. So you literally see her make probably what is I'm going to probably describe as the most disgusted, bitchy face she can think of, and just go, "I ain't no trophy."
Even Snake looks at this and pats you on back.
Saying, there, you're definitely not. I mean, I don't know what he thinks, just the fact that that's usually another form of...
I'll be honest, you do have the looks for it.
Can I have Jim pat her on the back?
Absolutely.
Jim pats her on the back.
For Borealis is literally just thinking, like, just getting all of this support and literally just thinking back to her life in the woods before, oh, I don't know, she met Mav, she got brought to this place, this guy was terrified of her, and he soiled his pants when she froze herself for the first time they met, and just goes, I don't think this is love.
Snake once had love.
Yeah, he also like said, like, not to try and dissuade you or nothing, but the fact of telling if he ever does love you, just genuinely and without a third person, the fact that he'll really die. So we have a life of basically we can't feel love. Not to try and make you feel bad. That's literally just a fact of ourselves, our biology.
Yeah, I mean, from what I hear, Thomas Wraith is doing well, ain't he?
It's like, I mean, the fact that he has to have a third woman every time he makes love with his wife, then yes.
I mean, they're not married yet. Oh my god,
yet.
are we gossiping? I think we're gossiping.
Like, oh yes, I did that all the time back home. It was a lot of fun.
Snake feels bad, and Snake is going to do this one action.
Oh, he's back.
Snake is going to pick up.
I'm sorry I took a shower mid-session, JT. I felt sticky and yucky because the Florida heat decided to rise 10 notches inside of me.
Don't worry, Poke. I got a day off from school because I played the little brother card and asked the big brother, who actually has the short end of the stick when it comes to disability, to tell my mom, "Hey, my little brother just asked if it was okay for him to stay home with me. That's okay, right?" She'll never say no.
And they caught in a bonfire at the
Wait,
school.
what disability does your brother have?
He has the same thing I have, but I'll DM it to you later. Anyway, what's the snake gonna do?
Snake looks at sad person and picks them up princess style.
Borealis just looks at this and just like, she doesn't know what to think, but she can just tell that her body just feels like it's like that feeling of just like safeness. It's like I just like to hear her go and just thinks
princess style.
Yeah, he pats your head like there. You don't think it like that way.
She just goes, I wonder if this is what a baby feels like, being held by their mother. And she just nuzzles into Snake.
Snake allows this. Snake has never talked anything about her past. Snake has just appeared.
Actually, how strong is Snake in her normal form? Because I know she has a bear form, but like, are you carrying her?
She's strong enough to lift someone.
May I lift up Snake bridal style while she's looking up the wolf bridal style, and then can I have Tobias go to the up bridal style?
No, Snake would not allow this. No one touches her butt. You don't touch Snake butt.
Tell me it wouldn't be the butt. Tell me it would be by your hips, actually.
It's too close.
Wait a minute. Can I have Borealis carry the bridal style?
Borealis just looks at you and just goes, we might, I need some space. Sorry.
So I'm currently carrying Borealis then.
Yes,
the poor motherfucker got hit while he was away.
I have a chaotic idea. We carry each other Disney princess style, cover our bodies in inherited silver that's been liquefied, and we ram into it like a human sphere.
That sounds like an awful idea, and that you'll die.
Is anyone besides Borealis watching the Snake?
Oh,
Borealis is being held by the Snake.
That's why I said other than you.
I mean, I am.
You see her going off back to the hotel, still carrying.
Borealis continues to snuggle and just goes and she's thinking like, she's literally just looks like she's literally just thinking about probably like the past, like when Mom held her, and it's like,
I feel bad now. The fact that we just
basically and she doesn't love me, Borealis.
I feel bad because we literally just cucked Ryan when he was just literally gone for a couple of minutes.
Oh,
With
nah, don't go
no
back, man.
sword.
I came in with the tent from my quick shower thinking how to cause more chaos.
Honestly, if you literally say that her dead, she literally will probably. You might literally actually hear her growl at you, but it's an actual wolf growl.
Oh, by the way,
Wait a minute.
I say that above table, Shay.
Okay.
oh yeah, you're, huh?
Wait a minute. For what reason would you growl at him?
If he actually said like her mom is dead and your mom is dead and she never cared about you.
Ah, okay.
If he actually said that, but he said it above table.
Name's Borealis, right?
Snek is currently kidnapping Borealis.
It's not
We're go-
kidnapping if the person you're holding enjoys it.
We're going.
I'm borrowing Borealis.
We're going after.
Yeah.
I should have probably.
Yeah, no, yeah. So, O'Flannery has his. You asked if anybody's watching you. O'Flannery's been watching Borealis, so I guess by extension.
Yes,
he is,
that
but-
counts.
So yes, I should have said yes. Somebody is watching.
Yeah,
Okay, well-
I said I was watching. I just said like, oh, you're going. Then
So, I remember earlier, you talked about this. I think I might know your mum.
Really?
Eh.
You think I could at least meet her before, the moon?
No. Trust me, it's better if
They-
you don't know her.
say,
Mm.
ooh,
She's not the best
Does
mom,
she-
and she's been unstable recently.
Borealis just goes, and then my dad, did she say anything about him?
Oh, I know him. He's a good guy.
Can I see him before the full moon?
I'll see what I can do.
Borealis literally just actually realizing she's kind of having that thing realized where it's like, oh my god, this thing we're going to fight might kill us, and she's kind of having the opposite of thing of what Ryan is doing, where it's like, I'm currently living my life as if it were the last, but Borealis is actually afraid of actually having it be the last, and it's new for her because it's making her think back to the times where it's like she lived in a little woods house. She hunted her food. She knew the forest. She saw the picture. She saw like old pictures of just like her mom and dad, and just baby pictures of her, and she just goes, I hope I live.
I do too. You're a good girl.
You actually hear her make a puppy noise.
Hey.
She's still being held by the snack, and the snack is still making the way back to the house.
I mean, I'm alright.
Hotel thing.
I think we're all heading back at this point.
I would like to point out, while you're doing that, there is a dog patting along, since O'Flannery can do that.
Say,
All right.
Can I start whistling like a soldier's march as I have my rapier just ready? So we're just sort of marching along now.
As it comes to my mind, did we actually even get when we came to get Dresden clothes and everything?
No. There's been I have hijacked this.
Yeah.
Our first mission was to kill JT. We couldn't kill JT. We did stupid shit. I went to take a shower. I came back and I'm like, I'm gonna make the most chaos.
Yeah, and also, Boreal, you kind of got cucked, and you kind of have no idea why.
Cucked by Snick.
Yeah, you literally got cucked by all of us in this. In the end.
Who cares?
Literally, like the funny thing is, the thing that kind of prevented like the reason like Borealis like kind of said no to like kind of doing like having kind of just associating with you is money really important? I'm just gonna say that was the catalyst for the conversation that led to you getting cut.
Are we looking at this philosophically, politically, or in game?
In reality, that was kind of what we were talking
In-game.
about.
In-game.
In game.
In game, money's completely pointless in every way, shape, and form.
So far, yeah.
All right.
So far, but you literally,
All right.
your character. Never mind. We're back at the hotel. She's still being held by the snake, and she enjoys it because it makes her feel like she's safe, and it's funny. It's physical affection.
Is for losers.
I mean, the fact that we've been all showing you nice affection this whole time, except for
Well,
until
Well, yeah, but it's been a long time since
It's Snack.
Yeah.
it's-
Anyway,
and the fact it's the snake. Like,
I
she
do
literally-
like that O'Flannery is padding along as not actually not like a dog, full-on dog, just a puppy.
Just a puppy.
So yes,
I'm
Snake.
marching along. I'm marching along, whistling like a military cadence for shits and giggles.
So the
Dude.
snake just opens the door, enters in, puts you on the bed, hops on top of you, and snuggles you more.
Aw.
Borealis just looks and goes, "Can I be a wolf?"
He nods.
Dog O'Flannery, puppy O'Flannery, is there too.
Not on the bed. You're not. This is a personal moment.
She
goddamn,
To be fair,
she looks at
you're just literally just moving in like this whole thing, is just like moving way too emotions, way too fast on every level.
she literally just she becomes a wolf and she just snuggles the snake lady, and you just hear like a solemn little whimper or two.
Snack in human form cuddles the wolf.
And
Lots-
she also does look at the
Um,
puppy, and she looks at the puppy and just she gives a dog smile as if to say thanks for being the puppy.
O'Flannery is currently looking at the door, and if Ryan comes in, will may or may not growl at him.
Yeah. Oof. I love how we pretty much, like, while Ryan's gone, we pretty
He
much
shrugs
more-
unfairly.
You kind of like you're the more rude one in this
it's-
shade.
It's more where we kind of realized, huh? Like it's moving a bit fast, and to be fair, Ryan just naturally, as a white court vampire, is gonna be emotionally manipulative.
However-
Ryan's going to shrug, not care, look at them, and just go, "Ay."
Yeah, but like I think this, but like Borealis, like again, Borealis like doesn't know this stuff because she's practically lived aside from her parents. She literally knows nothing about interactions with others.
You're
Yes.
now going straight
He's
to
gonna go to the window, and he's going to use the fucking. He's going to use his "I look at you and you die" feature on people as they walk by.
You now
No,
just
you're
went
not.
straight to the snake now. What does that say?
Well, to be fair, like, well, I think it's also doesn't help that the fact it's possible in 2 days that Borealis isn't gonna survive, and the fact that it's not possible, oh, I don't know, to at least speak with one of the 2 people that were in her life before like Mab showed up and like basically told her about this whole Lugaroo thing to begin with.
So yes, Snake is giving you the cuddles and the hugs and the affection, in the way
Wolf-
Snake only knows how.
With Chips and SpongeBob.
No, the cuddles and chips
SpongeBob.
and drinks and
And
taking
SpongeBob.
care of you. Not SpongeBob right now.
Yay.
Right now it's smooth jazz.
It's smooth jazz.
Smooth jazz. Because
What
Spotify.
Smash game, what Super Smash Bros. Game is out during this point in time, and what characters are waiting to become DLC?
Brawl was released in 2008, I think. So yeah,
Oh,
currently
2008.
So no DLC.
no DLC, but Brawl.
I
Brawl
would be
was
saying, Pit was in Brawl, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
It
that
was
was
in
his
Brawl.
first game.
I'd be playing Pit.
If you play like locally, O'Flannery will be kicking your ass.
He's gonna pick Mennonite just to spite him.
I will be using my. I would like to roll for this using haste.
I'm gonna use Ice Climbers.
Oh my god.
And yeah, no, Mennonite.
Mennonite.
Yeah.
Apparently he can't lie for shit. Come on, let's roll, JT. Throw out your Mennonite roll.
All right. This will be with a +5.
Because
+5.
it's Mennonite.
It gets a plus. It gets a +3 bonus. And then
+2 because it's Brawl Mennonite.
So total
Me
6.
and him both got 4.
Total 6.
Bullshit.
Yeah, he gets from his normal stats +2 and then +3 because Mennonite. Mennonite is everything. He's
Well,
all
then I
you
should get
ever
a
want.
plus-
He can win.
Well,
a
I should get a
set.
+1 due to factor in fucking Ice Climbers and doing the bullshit
Sure.
of trying to come.
Sure.
I should get a +1 because this is Ryan's main and he knows all his tricks and gimmicks.
If you want a
I just
+1 because of main, then he would be getting a +1 for main too. He mains meta.
I just love the fact that like the 3 guys are playing Smash while Borealis kind of.
Well, I mean, the
Kinda
better
having an extended
you
sense
won't
of
let us
privacy.
in. We tried to interact, but then you said like, no, you stay outside.
No,
This is
not
joke.
you. No. She's been like that for Ryan, because
Right.
she's kind of just realized like, wait, he sees me as a trophy. I don't want to be a trophy.
No one has said that. Just the fact
No.
that like I said that as a term, like that's one way you could put it, but I don't think so.
No,
You
she's
just
just mad at Ryan. Like she's not mad at you guys. Like she's
No.
smiling
That's
at
what I mean. The
O'Flannery.
fact that he's no, I said that. You assumed that's why. Like I just gave you the assumption. There is that way.
You assumed and you're going with it, and Ryan's just not caring as he plays Smash with the bull.
For the record, I would point out that the original comparison was like Sugar Baby.
Hey.
You taking tomorrow off now?
Yeah, I realized that there wasn't really it wasn't necessary to go into school because I had thought like computer teacher would be able to help me get the books, but it turns out I'm not going to know my books until I get them from in the syllabi and from my professors themselves.
So, do you need bus transportation company?
Yes.
This is what
Sorry.
stuff.
My dad.
You could also just say it's like King Day.
Well, the Snick is just cuddling this person and doing the good things.
Borealis is just thankful, at least.
But I assume we somehow keep up with busted Brawl Meta Knight barely, but we're doing it before he beats us.
Oh, by the way, he takes you all to Woohoo Island.
We're gonna tag team beat him up, and then we're gonna fight one-on-one.
You
Yeah.
try, but he kind of just goes below stage. And, like, because it's agreed upon that you guys would all tag team, and then, of course, try beating each other. So, yeah, he gets to choose the stage, and he just, goes to Woohoo, which means, well, he just attacks you from below the stage.
God, they need to nerf Meta Knight. Also, Pit's arrow's curved, so I'll just go below stage and shoot him.
Meta Knight has a lot. You remember?
I'm trying to remember what
Brawl
Woohoo
Meta Knight,
Island-
man.
What was Woohoo Island? I can't seem to remember.
Uh,
Woohoo Island is Smash 4. We're taking
yeah.
Brawl.
yeah.
Wait, did you mean
there
did you
was
mean Smashville?
no, it was a stage. It was one of the it had an intangible floor.
What's intangible mean?
You can
You can
attack
go
through.
through the floor.
You can attack through the floor.
It's not Newport City.
Specifically,
I know Smash
I
for
think-
GameCube.
I think it was probably titled like Wii Sports Resort or Wii Sports or something.
That's what Woohoo Island is. It's Wii Sports Resort, but the name is Woohoo Island. That's a Smash 4 game.
I know it. because I saw it go. I saw it happen.
Pictochat?
No,
We can just say Final Destination.
no, it wasn't Final Destination. It was definitely not FD.
You're returning to temple?
No, it wasn't the temple either. It was a legit legal stage. Well,
Onet?
except no, because of no, you saw things flying past. It was basically Woo Woo Island.
Oh, this Lilac Cruise?
Again, that's Smash 4. We're talking about Brawl. The
Yeah.
third game.
No, Lilac Cruise. Wait, no, oh wait, no.
Lilac Cruise was on the 4th.
What's the name of the what's the Star Fox Station Brawl?
We're not talking about the Star Fox. Okay, let's check.
I love that we're going on this tangent now.
Is
We've
it
gone
how?
on a Smash Bros. Tangent. Alright, well, Flannery barely beats us.
No, he cheeses you out.
Cheer, Punkin' Eater. We got it.
Pokemon
We
Stadium,
get it.
Castle
We
City.
get it. Next round, me and Tobias both use Meta Knight.
Delfino
God.
Plaza.
That's what that was.
Yeah, that. Like, you can understand why I thought what I thought, though.
Yeah, I got you now.
Yeah, I kind of understand. I
Continuity.
understand why you thought
I
that
would
was.
like to destroy the continuity of existence and load in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Unfortunately, Smash Bros. Ultimate has not been released yet.
I just think at some point like Borealis like literally like turns back into a human and just thanks Steak and also just walks up to Tobias and literally just starts calling next to him and just saying like thanks, like
Thanks.
just actually thanking him.
No, you're welcome. I mean, I don't think it was really neat. I mean, I think you kind of jumped to conclusions fast. I understand why, but
I gotta roll something real quick.
I think you as well. Like, I think the fact of what we were saying was more or less like to answer just your question, not actually to be an actual answer for you.
Mm-hmm. She looks at him and just goes, "Yeah, but unlike him, or the guru can live life like it's the last day on Earth. I sadly can't really do that."
I mean, like the fact that neither can he. It's not like if he dies, he's gonna die. Same for me.
Snake.
Well, the factor of we very much just know the factor. This is our little not only the mission, but as well the same factor of. I mean, we're magical beings. Technically, we're not really supposed to exist in this world, but we do. We very much live our lives like everyone else does.
If I die, I die.
As soon as he says that statement,
There we go.
Vola, also known as Snake, her actual name is Vola, walks over, attempts to pick her up like a sack of potatoes over her shoulder. It's like, Vola's borrowing this now.
Okay, she just kind of.
She was having a real sentimental talk there.
She's like, she literally looks at him and just goes, "Talk later."
Oh, I swapped the game out from Brawl to Mario Kart.
Dang, I don't know if that'll be possible because I feel like I'm kind of basically switching out with a different reality of version of myself who basically is not like me at all.
No, you take out and you put in the greatest fighting game of all time, Shrek Super Slam.
Oh,
Dang.
bitch! I love that game. I actually played that.
No. Ryan
Yes.
puts in Mario Kart, as he is the master of Mario Kart, knows all the glitches and exploits, and would use haste to cheese them.
Oh no, oh god, did you put in Double Dash? Because that was the shit.
Yep, Ryan has religiously studied and played Double Dash in order to cheese anybody who goes against him.
The very fact of like I'm saying for the fact that he want to switch out my guy, alright, and just like literally just switch out with a different reality of him, of literally someone else.
I would actually.
Wait, you can do that?
No.
No, but I'm wanting to.
I'd like to point out, unfortunately, the one who brought the Wii was O'Flannery. And O'Flannery wants to continue playing Brawl.
I thought you were gonna say that for what I actually said.
No. You're
So
not
I'm really-
switching out character.
So
Why? I want to actually give a real character that I want to actually know about something I should-
Anyways, beyond that, Vola. Now you guys know her name. I think you know her name, but you might not. Who knows?
Like, he's kind of getting up. Like he actually has real sentimental talk. He actually think about.
Yes, but Snek is Snek. Let's be honest here.
Borealis is just like kind of conflicted. It's like she's like thinking like on the one hand, it's Snake and Snake cuddled and Snake was really nice, but and then she is like on the other hand, right? Tobias was nice vampire, and literally she's like, she's like I can talk with him, and he won't just give me money and tell me to buy something. So
Snake is confining you to cuddle you. This is mine now.
As he goes over and then comes on the other side.
Flannery. Flannery using magic ends up creating like a slate fireplace. And it's like, you guys are gonna watch this, right?
No.
It is a fire hazard, so.
Okay.
So all right, good. And he lights it, and turns off the lights,
So
and it's a nice.
fireplace or is it empty?
It's a magic fireplace.
Ryan puts out the fire, then lights it with hellfire for shits and giggles.
Are you sure you want to do
Yes.
this?
Yeah.
So.
Borealis looks to the snake and just looks over to Ryan and just asks, "Can he cuddle too?"
I'm on the other side of you, by the way, because I got annoyed saying like, "Well, I was in the actual middle of real talk there, and now you nearly just took away." So I basically got on the other side trying to kill you now.
Snake pulls that gun.
Oh god, are you literally about to?
His gun, which is bigger than yours.
Flannery puts you guys within 2 circles. There. Now your guns are pointless.
It's like, I actually had a real.
Snake disagrees.
Go ahead, shoot it. See what happens.
Snake throws the gun at Flannery. He doesn't need to shoot.
Borealis,
it
while
still
this is happening,
bounces off.
Borealis just looks at Ryan, not Ryan, looks at
Wait,
Tobias,
Ryan. Legit Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Roll me a D100.
Oh my god.
I have to I forget, how does luck work? Low is bad. So let's hope for high numbers then. I have to go over and get a dice.
Better actually being lower.
I do lower better.
Okay, well, here's what I'll do. I'll get 2 different colored D10 dice, and then you can choose which one's the 10s and which one's the 0s, so we can make this fair.
Well,
You're the one on here.
Yeah, just do it in the roll.
JT,
Also,
because I'm not using the roll 20 because I have actual dice. JT, what do you like better, green or red?
If you don't use it, then why the hell you even get on the 20 then?
Because it has my sheet, Dunkoff.
yeah. So
I mean, yeah.
and for the record, it's usually just is there a higher chance of this happening? If so, then it'd be a higher number. If it's a lower chance, then it'll be a lower number.
JT, what is green the 10s dice or is red the green's the 10s dice?
Well, generally you just roll for the 10 slot first.
Well, I roll them both and I let someone else choose because some of my other DMs like me to do.
Okay.
So
sure.
The green is the 10s?
Yeah.
84.
Oof.
Okay, you're safe. It
Okay,
had
but
about like 16% chance of bouncing off and hitting you in the head.
but Borealis does kind of like turn over to Tobias and just goes, yeah, she literally just goes, thanks for actually at least answering the questions. I think if anything, this has just told me life's a lot simpler when you live in the just hunt for food and are just around nature.
Oh, by the way, so this is gonna be a bit difficult because I am doing some potion lessons, and this is gonna need an international trip, and I'll be going through a gate.
she like asks him, "Do you want someone to watch, make sure no one gets your juice?"
That'd be appreciated, but more, the reason why I bring this up is, if I go through the gate, there's no guarantee I'll be back within time, which means I'll also be breaking a promise.
So, what promise would that be?
JT, I put out the fire in the fireplace to light it again with hellfire.
So you all start feeling like just there's pure evil in the room.
Boreal slowly just starts growling and literally like just starts growling at the fire and kind of having one hand on the snake and one hand on Tobias as if to like be like,
Ryan's
this
just holding
evil
his
is
hand out to the fire. Guys, I can produce fire now.
Say what now?
I point to the fire, I can do that, and in my hand I snap and make a tiny flicker of hell flame.
Actually no.
Sad.
You caused the snake to turn to a pelican and fly off.
Borealis just literally just holds on to Tobias and just kind of growling at the fire as if to say, I don't like this.
Say, I mean the Fetcher right now are the least of our issues, I'm pretty sure. The Fetcher, wasn't I also in a circle of fire as well? So what's the snake?
No, you're not in a circle of fire. You're just in what's known as a magic circle. So,
Oh.
Yeah, it stops physical stuff from going through.
Oh, okay.
So snake is trapped.
Yes, unless somebody breaks the circle.
Say, okay,
Snake,
well.
Snake is just as a pelican slamming into the fucking wall over and over again.
Okay, you might putting it down now.
Alright, I'll let you both out. Actually, I want you to promise me you won't kill anybody. He looks at Snake.
Snake is too busy.
Borealis kind of just kind of looks to the pelican and just kind of does the puppy dog eye, just goes, please.
Snake is currently trying to escape.
There is no escape. As long as you're in the circle, you can't break the circle.
Snake can't hear you over the copious amounts of thuds against this wall.
Yeah, he'll put it down if you stop banging yourself against it.
Not
And
likely.
I'll give you 3 muffins and the SpongeBob movie sequel.
Snake is not listening. Snake is running on instincts right now.
I'm going to go towards Snake, and I'm going to wait. Should I produce more hellfire?
Okay. So wait. So here's a big brain play. So, O'Flannery gets everybody like to step a fair amount back, and then, he puts a circle in the middle of the room, or no, right next to the circle that you're in, and then he makes a circle all around the room so that you basically have the radius of the entire room. And then he breaks your he already let Tobias out because I believe you did say, yeah, you won't hurt anybody.
Oh yeah, he put down the gun. The Fetcher, you should know the Fetcher. He doesn't know you should keep that thing loaded unless, because the Fetcher, that was his sniper rifle. He pulled it out and was like, look at me, I got a bigger gun. He didn't actually have anything in that gun right now.
All right,
unloaded.
Moving on then. So yeah, so you're now out of the room. And currently there is a new wall separating you guys from the room. And he then breaks the circle holding Snake and immediately puts his will into basically his shield from Snake.
So, what's the outcome of that?
Snake has bigger circle.
Snake continues to bounce against, trying to get out of the building.
I then just feel bad and then just simply like go over and just put a bunch of food and SpongeBob stuff in front of her.
There is no stopping Snake right now.
Also,
this is all an apology when you actually realize it.
Also,
Yeah.
you can't step inside.
Can I snap my fingers and make the hellfire disappear from the fireplace?
That would probably help.
Sure, that's what I do.
Also,
Except it doesn't work.
She,
I look at
like,
the coin. Can you make the fire disappear, please?
Well, you give me if I do.
What the fuck do you want?
Maybe a bit of a tribute.
Sure, what do you want as a
Wait,
tribute?
can't anyone just break the circle?
Pretty much, yeah. But they have to be from the outside the circle.
Ah, everyone else is outside. Yeah, Snake is just continually banging against wherever the closest direction is to the window.
I just put down all the stuff I did outside of the circle and said, like, am I putting it down now? I feel bad. I didn't mean to cause news.
she says same, and also continues to growl at Hellfire. Don't like that.
Like,
But yeah. So, just do something I ask at a later date. No questions asked.
Wait,
I'll
what
get
does she
ready.
want as a tribute?
She's just asking you to do something at a later date as anything, as long as she asks.
Sure, just... Wait. Can you give me the ability to control the hellfire myself?
No, it's mine.
Alright.
then what kind of use is this favor?
Boreal slowly, after she probably realized Ryan tried to snap it and stop the fire, and it doesn't stop, and you literally just hear her go, and she just goes, your mom's right. He is an idiot.
Ryan looks again, and the fire disappears because you made the deal.
Yes.
Oh my god. It's like, oh, I think he may even make a stupid idea. I don't know why, but I just feel it.
Yeah.
Pelican is currently bouncing off whatever the closest barrier to the window is still. Just bunk, 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 bunk.
There's no.
I still didn't ask if I could ask.
There is no
Is it-
longer a window anymore. There's only
I'm still
Earth.
trying to figure out the coin powers. I'm sorry.
Well, banging off of whatever the general direction of that window would have been.
So Earth. Snack is getting muddy.
Snack doesn't give a shit. Snack is Snack and still bouncing off wall.
Doesn't
I
that
just, like,
fucking hurt you, dumbass?
so-
Snack just keeps going.
Snack-
Eventually it will work.
Eventually, it's
Oh
either
my
is she gonna
God.
end up passing out?
Probably.
it's like,
Oh, Flannery breaks his circle. Breaks the other circle without Snack looking. Steps outside, closes window, and comes back and lowers the earth wall.
So am I out?
No,
Where am I at this point then?
it's just he closed the window.
Snack goes to open window.
So you turn out of Pelican.
Yep.
it's like,
Are you done
Wait,
being a
what?
dumbass?
Opens window, jumps out window, turns into Pelican.
bye. See you then.
So that's a
Bye.
no. That's a
I
no
made
is
it
what that
full.
is.
I got your stuff, and Kate, when you get back, as apology. Bye.
Borealis just kind of goes. It's like, and I kind of liked it. I like the physical affection.
I mean, the
It
fact
was
that-
nice.
I mean, I can give you hugs and all, but I mean, like right now, probably should go after her and make sure she doesn't get any issues.
She looks to you and just goes. She's kind of at least she's kind of weird asking at least this about another person because like she kind of likes it. It's like she's like, you carry me princess style.
I mean, I see no reason why not. It's like, I mean, no, that was the first time, so sure thing. And like, he just like, he felt bad because the French were like, he was just doing this because the French like he felt annoyed. The French were like, he has a real legitimate conversation. You told him, I did that.
Yeah,
Can I sit down and start discussing with the coin about what I can and can't do without needing to make more things for them?
So Borealis
Sure.
being carried by Tobias
Yeah,
are now in
Princess
pursuit of Snack.
Yeah, princess style and very much like I mean, he's still very much a very light jumping man. Like, due to the fact that he has to be on rooftops most times.
It's like you just parkour out of the apartment, like through the open window, and Borealis is just kind of she's kind of just got this feeling of, it's like, I'm somewhere safe and I'm experiencing speed. My hair is flowing, and all I can think is, this is fun. So you just see her with just a really nice smile on her face.
He's right now just like, oh man, I really messed up, didn't I?
She looks at you and just goes, well, if anything, if you hadn't said anything, it probably would have ended up a lot worse.
Who knows? Anyway, I swear I'm gonna end up putting a tracker on her one day.
That would be useful. Also, out of character, it'd be hilarious if Ryan is basically if Tobias ends up being Mr. Steelio Girl to his own brother.
Ryan wouldn't care.
Oh yeah, and actually in that case, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and that
like I care.
Ryan's gonna straight up be like, I care.
It's not a girlfriend, it's a one-time fling. Well, not one time, but a fling.
Wow.
Yeah.
Poor Borealis.
I feel bad for my daughter now.
Hashtag, oh my god, you used Borealis. You asshole.
Used my daughter. You dick.
And the funny like, you even said her. You said your
Ryan
the same day.
Ryan could never love Borealis, or else it would physically hurt him, and Ryan wouldn't put himself through that. If it's not for power, then what's the point in it?
Tobias also agrees with the fact that you just simply say oh, I'll do what he does, just a third person every time.
Yeah.
So,
it's all about communication.
Communication.
Yeah,
So-
no, Ryan straight up look up Borealis. If I ever,
you would eventually,
if I ever did truly love you, it would physically hurt me, and I'm not gonna hurt myself unless if it's for more power.
you eventually find the snack. You know that really cold pond thing?
Yeah.
That's where she is, in the middle of it, because Pelican.
There she is, and the fact that she could become a pelican really is interesting. But I wonder what she can turn into.
Borealis looks at her and just goes, she looks happy.
That's right. I wonder if
You guys suddenly see a rush of something obviously see-through, but that has a red tint to it.
Borealis just immediately kind of leaps out of his arms and lands beside him, and just in just a stance that just says, I don't know what the hell this is, but I don't like it.
the fact that the most honest of the day, it just is basically the factor of, this is what you get from me doing that all.
So this is where the idiots ended up, huh?
Napa?
Napa.
JT's voice sounded like Napa.
The
like
name's
original
Nestorius.
Napa.
Notorious Napa?
No, Nestorius.
Nestorius, oh.
Napastorius. I'm sorry.
Anyway, I'm a spirit of knowledge.
I like knowledge.
Specifically, I'm O'Flannery's spirit of knowledge.
Oh, does that mean you usually got
the spirit of knowledge?
That means
I
better-
hold up the coin. What can you tell me about this coin?
Did you actually come with us?
No, you did not.
No, yeah, Ryan, you said you were talking with the coin.
Oh
And
yeah, I
he
am
left.
talking with the coin.
Yeah, we're back
Coin.
out.
Coin. Give me deals. Give me deals for power.
Here are some Steam codes.
I'll take them.
We'll go over it later. Yeah.
Okay, so spirit of knowledge. Currently, Flannery's
the-
spirit of knowledge.
I do have to say, does that mean the fact that you know every form of alcohol in the world?
No, not at all. I'm
Like-
only 50 years old.
It's like,
Yeah.
I guess the Fedra, I guess he doesn't have as much happy juice as we thought he does.
That she just kind of goes. That.
Why do you
might
think
be
he got all
dangerous."
mad?
That's a fair point.
Somebody spilt something. Yeah. But yeah, no. Well, now that you found the idiot, I can return back to to whence I came, because goddamn does it burn out here. and he is starting to head back to the hotel.
Goodbye.
She's like,
no, you
"Bye?"
did you want to talk to him?
It's like,
Borealis is more confused. Like, wait, what just happened?
don't question it. Our lives are completely in the same point. There's no point in questioning anything now.
True. Though, yeah, I mean, there might be in some cases, because when I questioned the thing with Ryan, I found out things. Granted, there are probably things that not everyone is gonna be positive to find out, but I need to learn about things. Just like hunting. You need to learn about yourself as well as your prey.
Hey, Ryan.
Huh. I was just mostly the Fedra.
Yes.
I'm forgetting. Can you eat jams
Can I eat jams?
in Stardew?
I've no idea.
I think as an artisan thing you can't.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, because
So,
otherwise I turn all the
I
food.
imagine the pairs like kind of like calling out to the pelicans, like, "You doing okay?
Yes,
Wanna go home?"
Pelican noise. Don't know what
Pelican noise. Did she actually say pelican noise?
No, I can't talk in this form. I can only make pelican noises.
Vola, will that get your attention?
Pelican noise.
Borealis looks in the water. JT, do I see any fish?
No.
Aww.
It says yes. You don't want to be the fishman.
She's like way out there in the middle of the lake.
It's like, well, I guess the Fedra, I might as well do this. The Fedra say I'm sorry. As he starts removing to his boxers and very much like goes to swim to her.
Isn't this like a phantom? Or no? Oh, lake. It's not a lake. It's It's an actual river. It's the Red River. I
Oh,
think.
The pelican is stuck in the middle of the river,
I'm not stuck in the middle of the river. I'm just there.
but you seem really scared and confused.
I mean, I was scared and confused, but now it's just Hunk. I am Hunk.
yeah.
You're
I
home.
literally am swimming out now to you in my boxers right now because I feel sorry.
It's a
Right.
horrible idea. I'm not stuck. You know I can get out anytime I want to.
Well, the Fedra, like he's just very much trying to go up to you to talk to you privately.
Red and Cinnabon rivers.
Ola, I know you can't talk to me because you only can do pelican noises.
Hunk.
So, for
Fedra,
the- so
I am sorry about before, though. I didn't mean to get upset.
Hunk.
people.
I hope the fact that we can very much get past that whole factor and you will come back with us.
So for the record, what the bridge that you guys could have gone through to get to the forks was called the Esplanade Riel Pedestrian Bridge. I don't know why they named it like a mouthful, but they did. Located north of the junction of the historic Red and Assiniboine rivers, and provides a link between the Forks and Winnipeg's French Quarter. Place of meeting in the middle of the Red River. Historical blah blah blah. Yeah. So there's actually a restaurant on that bridge.
Yeah, he does silly. Will you please come back?
Hunk.
Do I get any like impression that you might actually come back?
It's a pelican. Do you have any idea how to speak pelican?
Not like
Yes.
speak my
Um,
words, like impressions, but like
much.
do you feel like you actually like Do you look like you have your eyes closed, like I'm ignoring you, kind of like?
No, it's more of the why the fuck would I want to do that? It's scary.
Actually, JT, what could I roll? Because I imagine because I'm used to being around animals, maybe since if I've heard it enough, I can maybe try and.
So you
Pelican call?
basically want to roll animal handling on. Okay.
On Vol. Actually, I'll support this decision because she is basically halfway there to be just 100% instinct.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
All right. I guess this would be.
Yeah.
Intellect.
I'm going to pelican the.
Yo, for real, can I get the rest of those?
Okay. So you're rolling intelligence. Give me a sec.
I can't roll because I don't know Pelican.
Oh, Joy, your intellect is a 1. Let's see how this goes. Better
Well, I was
than I
thinking-
thought. A 2. You
Well,
succeed.
I succeed in speaking pelican.
You succeed in understanding what the pelican is.
I try to speak in hogs.
Yeah, so you're able to understand its body language, is what I'm saying.
The
And
TLDR is, oh, Flannery's an asshole. There's scary stuff there. Don't want to go back.
Like, I'm sorry if I made you upset before. I'm pretty sure you won't do that again. Just very much come back. I think in the Federation we were fighting and all, which I am sorry about.
Heck.
She just goes. It's like, Flannery can be an asshole, but can also be a nice guy. I mean,
Heck?
I just like the questionable, huh? I love the way that was delivered too. She looks at him and goes, yeah, like he offered to help me with he offered to make me a potion so that I can turn into a wolf during the full moon and not, well, lose hump it.
He just immediately, like, as you were trying to get the, he just completely just blurred it out for you.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't fuck it.
So I don't. Yeah, so I. And she's like, yeah, he is an ass, and yeah, he can be scary because magic, but I miss you if you go away. You were nice to me. And also, she looks at Ryan, or looks at Tobias too. It's like all of you guys were, and I learned stuff, and I liked it.
How cold is this water, by the way?
What is it? Oh,
Canadian.
fuck. Cold. No, it's not that. It's Canadian. It's that it's goddamn October. Or August.
It's like, he's right now trying to, like, hold the fact of this
September.
fast right now. He's trying to keep his cool. He's very much wanting to get out as fast as possible.
I mean, you're fine. You're a vampire.
That's true. I am
Vampires don't
already
get cold.
cold-blooded. I'm already cold-blooded.
I'm
Yeah, true.
hot-blooded.
Heck.
Elizabeth just watching from a distance, staying on the edge, like.
Oh, so you came with us then?
I just like
Yeah.
to imagine Elizabeth the Jim Diverger's watching, and she goes, and she's like, it's like a soap opera on the Discovery Channel.
You and me. Also,
Say-
you and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals. So let's do it like they do
We
on
need
the
a
Discovery Channel.
Channel.
You know
Well,
what?
question. Do you want Elizabeth to try to call him up? Or call him over?
She's a real person, though. Your animal stuff won't work.
Okay.
I said, like, we should get our true best negotiator if possible. Call Jim.
Yeah. Borealis realizes, like, of course. She looks over to him, and they just have that brief understanding, and she goes, "We must put our rivalry aside to help a friend in need. Come to me, Jim."
What are you summoning the Megazord?
Yes!
Yes.
You just see Jim jumping
But-
onto Elizabeth's head. And you see Timmy flying onto Elizabeth's shoulder. You see
There's sudden-
Jordan. and jumping in front of Elizabeth.
They suddenly all grow to giant size, fuse together, become robots.
Okay, well, the snake flies over, to the person she was cuddling.
Borealis.
Borealis midair transforms into a snake, and just kind of slithers under her shirt and just kind of around the neck, kind of.
Aw. Borealis just kind of like puts a hand around you, looks over to, and just like kind of keeps it there, just cause like you like, obviously snakes like warm things, so it's like she wants to keep you warm.
Yep.
And
Snake kind of coils around you, and it's just long enough to like wrap around your waist a few times, and just from under the shirt, just pop her head out every once in a while. Snake is now belt.
As the Fetcher, he swims back to the shore then. So like, oh good, he actually did come back. The Fetcher, it was starting to get really cold here, but the Fetcher, cold blood, so I don't have to worry about that.
She looks panicked for a second. You want me to turn into a wolf and warm you up? It's like, oh, okay, never mind, you're cold-blooded, but she was like actually really worried. It's like, God, no, he's like, I don't.
The fact
warm.
you
Everybody?
just notice the fact that yes.
Roll me an intellect.
Everyone?
Oh God.
Yeah, everybody.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay.
You don't.
I'm scared. I'm scared for my wolf child, and I'm
Sweet
scared
Jesus.
Borealis got a -1.
Yeah, Borealis don't see shit. Snake don't see shit.
I got bugs.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Snake is under her shirt, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
And Ryan's currently that's who.
Question: do you want me to roll for my animals as well?
No.
Oh no.
Anyway.
Pedestrian is on her head.
Anyway, so
And she has an owl on her shoulder.
this is
And the fox right in
this
front
is-
of her.
so for the record, this is basically just like a harmless perception check.
Oh, okay.
So, why am I blanking? Elizabeth, you see a red haze, leave, and Tobias, you see that fucking spirit again, the spirit that belongs to O'Flannery.
Spirit of knowledge.
Say, bye. Hello again. And guess
No,
bye
no,
again.
it's heading back.
I was like,
Oh.
he still waves to them, say bye.
Oh,
Right.
so it was basically keeping watch over Snack to make sure it didn't hurt herself.
Yeah,
I'm guessing.
So for the record, fuck it, I'll leave it up to you guys, for your own thoughts on what it could possibly mean.
But yeah, Borealis just like walks to Tobias, like walks over to Elizabeth and just like asks like, "Can you go home now?"
Sure, I don't see why not.
That sounds
And-
good. As a Fetcher, yes, you do remember the Fetcher that he is shirtless and only has his shorts on. So yes, anything like you want to Fetcher of it being who he is, you just know. He just puts his clothes on now.
Yeah.
He just puts his
And-
clothes
and-
on, just
And he looks like, I guess we should point out that the White Court vampires look like they basically could pass as male models.
Oh no, he's hot.
oh no, he's hot.
Actually, hang on. Let me quickly roll this up. Let me see how great he got out of the water. Like,
Oh my god.
He
Are we
he
literally
does
gonna
the
have-
like stereotypical splash thing at
Oh,
He
yes,
does
it
the
was-
he does the slow-mo
no,
splash.
Bike. That's not the right one. It'd be
Oh.
Flare.
oh yeah, right.
I just
No,
like
he's
to imagine-
focusing on how to do it perfectly.
He's
Yeah, no. You're focusing on how to do it perfectly.
he just comes up and just like I just like to imagine like like when he does it, the Snack pops his head out, or Snack pops her head out, and her else just see this hot, wet vampire who's muscular as hell, just burst out of the water, hair glistening in the moonlight as it reflects off the water, as some drops just frame his perfect abs.
Oh, okay, thank you. I didn't even have to say anything. I didn't have to try and boast myself up. It made me feel better.
Well,
I just
yeah,
like to,
yeah, there you go.
I just like to imagine like like in their mind it's the word homina 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 homina.
Like, all right, well then, let's get back home. Because the fact I'm definitely not one to stay out here.
Borealis extends a hand, extends the other one to Elizabeth, smiles at Jim, smiles at the snacks, just smiles at everybody and just goes, I think I'm gonna be okay.
It's like, that's good to hear. As he very much shakes her hand and very much... It's like, well, today's been definitely something.
Yeah, she's like, I found out that, I found out Ryan probably didn't love me, but whether how I feel about that is up to me, and that, well, I'm probably gonna I should start maybe trying to find my own, just like find out what I want things. Like mom and dad.
Alright, well, you finally make it back to the hotel.
Is it burnt down? Because Borealis likes to think, was it wise to leave the idiot with the plane?
No, remember O'Flannery was there too.
Oh yeah, oh wait, no. She's like, wait, O'Flannery was there, never mind, we had him covered.
Alright, well, I got good news and some interesting news.
Alright.
And possibly great news. So,
start with the good news.
The good news is that I've been, I got to talk with a certain Fae, and I did get to confirm that who your father was.
she kind of like gasps, like, really?
Yeah. Now, some other decent news. I do currently have the potion gear set up. A certain somebody let me know that he introduced himself to ye. Don't tell people he exists, please. Spirits of knowledge are very valuable.
Just nods and understand, like, okay.
He was very cool.
That was to the owner of Jim.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, so the potion lesson will be ready right after he's done here.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, and as for by the way, we're making let's see, how many are there? 5? Yeah, I have enough for 5. 5 batches of this potion.
Ooh, whereas like kind of like she peeks, like she perks up at that. It's like, ooh, sounds interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her a warning that she's gonna give ye. Anyway, that's if you need it. Anyway, so and the final piece of information I have, that father I was talking about.
She nods.
He's on the phone.
She runs up and like grabs the phone and just goes, and she just goes, Daddy?
Yeah?
Daddy!
I like to note that the voice sounds young.
Yeah,
wait.
I heard, like, it sounded young. Yeah, Daddy.
Wait, she's like, she kind of like stops and just goes, who is this?
My name's, well, at first, it sounds like, the kid doesn't speak English at first, but then he does basically end up going to English, like, oh, okay, so this person does speak, this is the language they speak, so I'll speak that. The kid, it sounds to be one of those Danish or Norwegian sounding, and, he says his name is Daddy.
Oh, I get it.
Borealis kind of realized. Wait, is this okay? Out of just character, is this actually her dad,
No.
or did he literally just
I did before.
looked up someone named Dad D?
Nope. Neither. Don't.
Borealis just goes.
Oh, sorry. Right. He said that your dad's on the phone. Are you the one that my dad was talking to?
Your dad?
Yeah.
Oh, really, son.
Yeah. Yeah. My dad said he was talking to somebody important, and then they stopped talking for a bit, and he had to. He'll be right back. He's going to the washroom.
You have to go
Okay.
buy some milk to never come back.
Oh my god, I know that reference.
Yes, we all know that reference.
He
Yes,
said
from
he
my-
had to go get a
from-
pack of cigarettes.
it's from
What
chi-
about the
it's from my
Daw D one,
childhood,
though?
Snake.
It's from my
Snake,
childhood, age 5.
Snake is. I'll be right back. I gotta go deal with some stuff.
I'm sorry about the phone. But she just goes, okay, so would you mind
Well, I mean, my dad should be back in a bit.
well, this I never thought I'd have to. I might be your stepsister.
Cool. I have a sister?
Cool.
Well, I'm. Yes.
Hmm.
Yes. Sorry, Dad. I got quiet.
So, should we just end the
Yeah, we're
session
almost done.
here?
Anyway. Oh, shit.
Wait, I had something
I
I wanted to
got-
do that we never did yet, JT.
Huh?
I've been waiting.
Yeah, no, I'll do that with you after.
So
But yeah, so eventually, the kid's dad comes back, and yeah, he said he did end up having relations due to, well, a deal, with a apparently very powerful, fae, years and years back, and yeah, so he guesses you were the product of that.
she just kind of goes, well, I guess long time no talk.
I think the good question is, was it actually good relations? Because from the sound of it, it was a bad dealing, and basically the fact that the child was a second thought.
Don't worry about the context. It's
Borealis
better for you.
just
Wait, he does say that.
Borealis. Yeah, she just goes, yeah. I had asked to speak with my parents because I'm doing something rather dangerous, and I guess I kind of wanted the chance before, you know.
Makes sense. Well, if you do survive it, I wouldn't mind if you came down to the Netherlands. And no, I can't do the same type of accent as Shiv, so I'm not even gonna try.
You mean Dutch?
No.
She just smiles and go, might not be able to stay there fully, but
No way.
Just a visit.
yeah, she just goes, you know, a hunter can't stay in one place for too long.
Well.
She just smiles and goes, well, I love you, Dad.
It's nice to hear from you. And nice to know you exist.
Yeah, she just kind of goes, yeah, sounds like mom. Mom wouldn't have been able to tell you.
If she wanted to, she could have.
Well, I haven't met her yet, but still, glad to know. Glad to know at least you, and I'm guessing a new little brother are gonna be waiting for me when I come.
More than just a little brother. You make
A mother-in-law?
7. You make 7.
Wait, I make 7. You just kind of hear her go. You just kind of hear her go. You just hear her go. I will protect them all.
So you have 6 other brothers and sisters?
Wait, 6 younger or older?
Younger.
I have 6 younger brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
The good question, like, if he had more than one wife before, like, he was with that one and he's now with someone else. Do you have another one? That's a good question.
You want to ask?
She just kind of asks, like, how do I have so many younger siblings?
Me and my wife were. Don't worry about it.
She just kind of goes, oh, okay. I had thought maybe each kid had a different mother,
No.
and I was like, oh, it would have been just like me.
No, I've been as faithful as I could after we met.
Yeah, she just kind of goes, yeah, glad to hear it, because I may have found been a part of something that maybe wasn't a relationship. I mean, if you count someone basically just giving you money and saying buy this, and then also basically just telling you to get sexy bedclothes, why would you wear clothes to bed?
I don't think he ever told you to get sexy bed clothes. Just
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he said
I
sexy
remember-
clothes for the bed. He said sexy clothes for the bed.
I remember him saying like something that you'd like.
He said to get some. He said to get both.
Oh.
I think as well because the fact that like. what
Why
they
are
said-
you such an asshole character?
Because why not? I'm a rich boy vampire swordsman who's seeking
You know,
power.
maybe it wasn't so bad that I actually like
Yeah,
overdosed just to like make him sleep for a while on the plane.
No.
Considering a knife was pulled on it.
Yeah, for the record, in the future, I'm doing things. Because of how your character's acting, I am now changing some of my plans.
I for some reason want to imagine like technically was kind of in an uncaring relationship to her father, and I just want to imagine like if the father's like, if I ever find this thing, I will end its life. What it did to my daughter.
Who I just found out about I had.
Well,
Oh my god, did it just become the Edgewood campaign?
no. Just tell me that if you guys did have relations, you used protection.
She's like, no, I didn't have relations with him. She kind of just has to mention like, so I kind of turned into a wolf. Might be from mom's side, or at least just magic.
I'm fully
And-
human. It was your mom.
Yeah, she just kind of goes, well, part of me kind of has urges near the floor. So I may have had someone help, but yes, there was protection. And she kind of looks at Tobias, and she looks over to Tobias, and you just hear her say to the phone, if anything, I think he's the better brother now.
Right there.
She just goes,
I know
well,
what you actually meant. So, I think you mean to say like I think I found the better brother now.
Yeah, I think I found the better brother.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it sounded like an insult to Tobias.
Oh God, no.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
she was,
You had phrased it.
No,
it
she wanted to
sounded like
phrase it.
how you had phrased
like
it sounded
Ryan
like
was the
I
better
know.
brother.
Yeah, how you had phrased it sounded like I know who the better brother is, kind of thing. Like,
Yeah, but she would have said that while looking at Tobias and smiling,
yeah,
because she knows that Tobias was held her, when she attempted to brown chicken brown cow the snake.
Mind you, I wasn't there for that because IRL problems happen whenever that shit occurs.
No, I'm pretty sure you were there.
no,
I
he
wasn't.
wasn't.
I
But
thought he was.
to be fair,
Lots of IRL things pop up for me in the moments which you guys call iconic, so I miss them completely.
Oh, sorry, but
yeah. So,
It's
but
fine, fair.
for the record though, like how he's saying his character is, he wouldn't have cared about what was happening anyway.
yeah.
It almost asked with the protection part.
Are you sad that you don't got Sword Wolf? Him? I don't care. If I feel any genuine love for someone, it will burn me.
She literally just, but she literally like remembers like what Tobias said. She's like, can't you just get a third party? That's what your brother does.
I mean, for the record, you realize that feeling the emotion itself doesn't burn you. Just being with somebody who is in love hurts you.
And some people don't want to feel the pain or want a third party.
It's like, just to say for my own end on this, I don't really mind the pain. I've never been that too much of worry about those kind of things. I've been living my life as I've been through my actions, and I very much enjoy them.
I would assume to a point the pain would become debilitating.
Basically, yes. If character, yes, exactly.
Ryan's mentality about it is,
I'm back.
Yeah.
shit, I'm not gonna love someone because I don't want debilitating pain in the future just for needing to spend every day of my life with the person I love. I'm not going to want a third party because if I love a person, then they need to be with me. So just don't love anybody and live shallowly.
Right. So what's happened so far? I'm sorry, I had to go.
Borealis on the phone with her dad.
Her dad. We're basically wrapping up, but
Yeah.
Yes. Sneck is still belt.
Yeah, Snick is just listening to the conversation. Snick heard that Borealis had 6 younger brothers and sisters. That her dad wants her to visit them if she survives the Lugaroo, and she's kind of telling the dad about the wolf thing and how she found someone, like she's got an appreciation for due to recent events as she looks at Tobias, and also maybe just also mentions and some good acquaintances as she pets the Sneck.
Anyway, you're on my dime, and I don't have free long distance.
She
You know what?
just
I just simply come over like
I'm in the hotel room, so I toss Borealis my phone. If you're to continue a call, rack up my phone though. I can pay it easy.
she just goes. She looks at the phone, just goes, no, it's fine. Tosses the phone back.
He doesn't even go to catch it. He'll just let fall on the floor.
Is it just me, or does that come off as asshole?
Yeah.
No, he's going back to talking to the coin. The phone's either gonna hit him or fall on the floor. He can replace it if the screen cracks.
Like I was gonna just say like he'll just like hand the money to Uo player like okay never mind.
She just goes, well, I gotta go. O'Flannery's kinda making sure
Hey,
I
that's not
don't
his name.
waste.
It's Gale Flannery. Get it right.
His name is O'Flannery, and you do be wise to respect the name. I will
And she just goes.
flip you on your arse, you fucking vampire.
She just says, "Bye, Dad. It was nice talking to you. I promise I'll visit."
Don't worry, I'll open up a gate. Won't
No,
even take
no,
that
she,
long, relative.
She just looks at him and just goes, "No, I'm." She hangs up the phone and just looks at him and just goes, "No, I promised I'd visit after we're done with the crew."
Yeah, no,
And
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Oh, she's just saying like, "Oh."
Unless I'm dead. Which I really doubt will happen unless you guys plan to kill me. So,
Borealis just goes, "No, we ain't dying. It's a lot more simpler now that I've realized it. We are the hunters, and the Lugaroo will be our prey."
and I'll
And
be the
we-
GTFO point.
She's like, "Wait, are you making? Isn't that the potions?"
I can still get us the hell out of there.
Okay, that's fail safe.
Also, what the fuck?
But yeah, she's just like, well, she basically now she can at least just be like, "All right, that's it. I made a promise. I made a promise to my daddy, and I ain't losing to this wolf. We gonna have an actual dog fight."
Yeah, he comes over and pats your back. So like, see, there you go. Now you have a reason to live, and it's very much give all you got. Is very try to worry about whether if you'll die or not. Try to make sure that you give it all to make sure you don't die. Is the main case.
Mm-hmm. She just goes.
Just
and
make
she's
sure
like,
to believe in the heart of the cards or whatever that stupid show Yu-Gi-Oh says.
It's like, oh, I love that show. It's like,
she's like, that sounds like a really fun card game.
it's like it really is.
I've tried it. It's
It feels like running a zombie deck in that game will annoy the living piss out of people that go by the name Mod10 on Discord.
Wait, what the fuck is
You
Discord?
open.
Wait, what's a Discord?
I've
That
never
doesn't
heard
exist.
of this thing called Discord. Is it
It's
a cool gamer area? Is it a cool
Yeah, it
gamer
is.
platform?
It's probably a cool gamer area where fellow gamers and tabletop RPG players can meet up in a cool dude by the name of J-Team Mining's Discord server and play a game by the name of Dresden Files. You should really check out the J-Team Mining Discord server, linked in the description of his channel on any video. Go there, recruit, subscribe, like, and donate to him on Patreon.
Or
Alright.
you could get yourself a nice cup of Yorkshire tea.
All right, the great end of the video. I did.
I was not expecting a full sponsor.
I did not expect like a full-on shill moment. Anyway.
I was gonna make a joke and say like you'd be like,
That was
like,
an impressive
maybe
shit.
still around
though.
this
That's
time.
great tea.
Anyway, but yeah, so now back to a certain somebody. So you don't know how, but Elizabeth, you followed O'Flannery into his room, and suddenly it all was dark. Until O'Flannery lit a candle.
Oh god, do I need an adult?
I am an adult.
Don't worry, Snake is belt.
No, you're on me though.
Oh, be very worried. Snake is not your belt.
Yeah, if anything, the Snake is still on Borealis, who, after hearing about Yu-Gi-Oh! And hearing that Tobias likes it, she's like, "Teach me how to play Yu-Gi-Oh!"
Anyway, so
glad they were going, man.
So yeah,
I think
so
go play.
basically, he does end up teaching you. He just he kind of misses his place, but with the specifications that Nastros provides, he does end up helping you figure out the right the
Potions.
No, that's not what I mean. The right calculations to create a good GTFO potion. I want you to roll intellect for how well you will retain this knowledge.
Okay, we just type it into the sheet quick.
By the way, he's teaching.
5.
Fucking whoa! +2, so you have a normal of 3?
Yep.
Damn. Oh no. No, you normally have a 2. +3. He got a +++0.
Yeah,
he got an
a really-
almost perfect roll.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Elizabeth
so-
is meant to be the next
Speaking of perfect roles, if you
Fantasia.
join the J team, if you join the
Okay,
J
no,
team,
no,
my
no,
name
no,
Discord
no,
server,
no,
you can
No
put
more
that-
shilling.
No.
No.
I don't like shilling in the first place, so.
All right. I'm
Even
sorry.
for
I forgot.
comedic purposes.
I'm sorry. I forgot. This isn't the loading crew. We don't need a show 24/7.
Burn.
And unfortunately, we're not like Carl's, who, like, he used to have it as a joke at the end, like he'd pretend. Well, I mean, he'd always make a joke somehow while doing the like end card shill. I don't remember them all.
Also, I did all the chilling purposely just so I can get a burn at the loading crew.
But... oh my god.
So, JT, did I just remember or just know the potion now?
Yeah, so you now know how to, like, make a GTFO potion, and you know that, so basically how it works is it turns you guys into the wind. It converts you into the wind, and then you can direct where to go, you can direct where to go by thought.
Whoosh.
So you have to make sure that, you know.
So if I want a GTFO back to the US.
Yes. Well, it does have a limited amount of time. It could last about 20 minutes, which would be probably far enough to actually get you past the border. But it'd be better just to, because you guys currently do have protection wards at the hotel. So it would just be better to go back to the hotel, and then O'Flannery could open a gate for you guys to head back home. So.
I asked to do something a while back, and you said we get to it later,
Yeah.
JT.
Okay.
Yeah, they have different food.
All right.
It's coin time.
So, what do you
I'm
want?
gonna most likely be on the bed crisscross, and most of this will just be happening mentally inside my head, but I'm gonna speak out loud because I like speaking out loud.
Okay, it's getting
Well,
close
you're
to
alone.
midnight and I haven't even had dinner yet.
Go ahead and eat.
Yeah, I haven't finished my. Yeah, you're good. Fire.
Yeah, like I have to make dinner though.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, like you're
Yeah.
good with us. We're
Yeah. You're
This
good
is
to
the
go
last
now.
day. This is the last
Took
day.
a shower
Probably
mid-session.
as soon as he finishes this thing.
Yeah.
You're all-
Fire, I took a shower mid-session, you're fine.
Anyway. Yeah. So. All right.
Eat.
What do you want?
I want to arrange something. I want power. You can give me that.
Yes, but you must realize something given can never be free.
Something given can never be free.
What can you give me?
What can I give you?
Mm-hmm.
Main, what I know from you coins, for the most part, is it comes with your fallen angel. Is what do angels they want to say happen? What do humans want? So I assume it has to do something with my mortal soul.
No. That's not what I'm looking for. What I want you to do, for now,
Mm-hmm.
just kill a random human in the street right now.
Ryan gets up. He goes to the window.
Elizabeth refuses.
He uses his incite emotion ability, and he drains them from afar until they collapse dead.
Are we sure the final boss is?
Oh yeah, are we sure
Are we
the
sure the
final
final boss isn't gonna be a player? I don't know. Well, and with you in here,
Hmm.
this is gonna make it fun. All right,
Mhm.
all right.
Could you? Hmm.
Okay, yeah. This seems doable.
Could you repeat that? I couldn't hear you at the beginning. You're being a bit too soft.
Yeah, don't worry about what. Yeah, she was making contented noises.
Mm.
All right. I'll give you control over some of the power, but you're not ready for everything yet.
Alrighty.
So, when the time is right, we'll see things. But for now, you are a very useful boy.
Is it boy with an B-O-I? Is it
Meh.
boy?
So what power do I control of?
boy?
You can control butterflies.
You can control some butterflies in the sky. I can go to.
He has all the powers of reading Rainbow.
Take a look in a book. Reading
Wait a minute.
Rainbow.
Wait a minute. Ryan, that'd be OP because I could look in any book and bring it to life. Dante's Inferno exists.
God damn it.
God damn it.
Not in this universe.
This is why we. Actually, the book, The Inferno, would exist.
Well, isn't that a poem?
Yes, it's the it's the Divine Comedy.
Yeah.
It would exist in this world.
Unless God says no.
Unless God has made this an alternate universe.
There's magic, Ryan.
JT, you're here.
You're here.
Ryan, I could also just pick up the book, The Art of War, and bring the Art of War.
The Art of War is just kind of a manual.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a manual, but
Anyway.
I can have the manual affect
Yeah.
me realistic.
Oh, by the way, so something I guess you can do is power up any fire type spells. If you need those. Using
Okay.
using not Soulfire. Nobody wants Soulfire here. Using Hellfire.
So am I able to create Hellfire or no?
It'll still come from me, but I will allow you use of my Hellfire. Damn it, I almost said Soulfire again.
Alrighty. Yeah, sounds good. Mind you, this is all happening inside, so you just see Ryan pacing around the room, just holding the coin, and he just fucking murders someone by looking at them out the window, then walks back around the room.
Well, it's a good thing. It's a good thing you're alone by yourself because people are starting to realize, wow, your character is.
You're a horrible person.
I'd like to say I've stolen the entire taco truck's sour cream.
I mean, that's nothing compared to what he's done.
No. You don't mess with people's tacos. That's a cardinal sin.
I would
Yeah,
like to
what the
point out, we have a character who just casually murders.
Dude,
Yes.
just literally just went out and just like saw a man walking by, murdered him. Like, hey there, mister. Dead.
Hey,
Yeah.
soul sister. Hey,
Can I
dead
dial
mister.
up O'Flannery real quick?
You want to dial up O'Flannery?
Yeah.
You get O'Flannery.
Yo, Flannery. Could you train with me a tiny bit?
Fuck no.
Oh, damn.
Fuck you and your demoness.
Like, come on, man. Lily, what's so bad about the coin? She's not that bad.
You guys are so uncool.
Here's the
So-
fucking
So
siren.
sorry.
Looks outside. That was you, weren't it?
No.
Tell the fucking truth.
I'm back. I'm sorry, I don't know what
Yeah,
that
yeah,
happened.
that was me. That was me, but I never touched him. My fingerprints aren't on him.
You're a fucking idiot, you are. And also, did she ask you to do it?
Yes.
You know, an intelligent person would have told me no.
You know.
On both
you know, if I
accounts.
said- you know, Flannery. If I said no, you would call me a liar and point it out.
I mean, you're not wrong, but still.
Well, like if I already did the crime, let me just fess up to it.
You're not a good person.
What's your sting silent fee?
Huh?
What's your sting silent fee? Like 500?
1,000.
Yeah, that'd be transferred to Flannery real quick from my wallet.
Alright, so I am gonna tell you this. I do think this is an absolutely dreadful idea, but I'm still taking the money.
Alright. Oh no, she just gave me the ability to power up fire spells, so I wanted to see what that's like.
Fine, but I don't like I don't like the concept of channeling hellfire. My brother died of it, but we'll see.
Alrighty.
Now, I do want to point out, I've done shitty things in my life.
Mm-hmm.
But just don't know what you did. That's not no.
And
I mean, I've killed hundreds of people, trapped innocent creatures in boxes, but
Hell, I even caused the death of Sir Darth Plagueis the Wise.
oh my
have you
God.
heard of them?
Flannery. By now, I know, I'm a shit person. My household is fucked up to such a degree. What's the point of being a good guy again? Oh, yeah, I'm doing this. Favor for Mab. That favor is mine. Somebody's gonna take it from me, or I'm gonna use it for somebody else. So, who cares what I do? In the long run, I'll be dead or my soul is taken over. I have no reason to want my own needs or to keep on going or to worry about my fears. I should just give up, live every day like it's my last, and hope I die and not care if I survive. So who cares if a few innocent lives are lost in the process?
You do realize that it's possible to be saved from the coin, right?
Why would I want to be saved? She hasn't done me wrong yet.
I'd like you to reuse that last word you said to me.
Oh, yeah.
Yet.
I can. Yeah.
Alright, boyo. Stand in front of this mirror for me.
He stands in front of the mirror.
And I'd like to show you something that I can see when I have me eyes out.
Mm-hmm.
Stop pulling out your eyes. I don't need to see your eyeballs. I don't need
Suddenly,
to see your regular balls. Stop!
suddenly, you do see the world as he does. And it's wonderful. It's beautiful. It's as if the world is in both metaphor and its truest form. And you will forever remember everything you see. Every time you flash back to what you see today, it will be as fresh in your mind as if it was right in front of you. For the record, that's how our little girl who can summon animals memorizes the fucking brains of things. And then he turns you towards the mirror, where you see yourself. And you see yourself with what looks to be two clashing demons inside of you. That look, or are they clashing? It's hard to tell. It could just be angry fucks. Who knows?
It's just a floofy fox.
So,
Very
However,
floofy fox.
one thing you do note is that that what they have inside of you are razor wires going straight into your soul.
I don't know where to say if that's metal or it's a cry, so I might do both later.
Yeah, and don't forget, every time I'm reminded of this kind of thing, I see it exactly as I do right now. The dulling of age ain't gonna dull that. And that's what she's doing to your soul, boy.
Obliterating it?
Squeezing it. Getting as much nutrition as she can. I don't eat it. You know what I mean. Not wrong.
Sucking on it, caressing it.
No,
Feeding on it.
not caressing it. That's too nice for him. But
She's sucking
Strangling it like some femdom. Oh, cur.
that's more accurate. Yeah.
So, she's just using me like a parasite.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Like Card Kingdom. I'm kidding.
Anyway, it's.
What about?
But there is hope. Just you don't have to keep the coin. It's all up to free will, boy.
Give the shiny to the snake.
No.
Yes.
I don't
I
mind
don't
giving
want-
this to the church.
No. Do that. It's like, hello there. Who is you? I am the demon. Okay.
Give it up.
You know what you should
Can I
do?
get help with the Ligaroo?
No. This is how it would go down. You should go kill someone. Why? Because I want you to. Why? Because it will help me do my thing. Why?
Take me away from this one! Take me away! Take me away now!
Could we
No.
use her to defeat the Ligaroo? Just one more. Fuck, damn, I sound like a fucking heroin addict.
No. I got this. Who are you? Honk.
Do you have a lead way to the church?
The nearest. I know a good church.
Alright, can you take me there?
Do you swear you'll give the coin to them? Are you sure you even want to?
JT.
Be the magic equivalent of a
She is
heroin
there.
addict.
Like, she can absolutely respond to.
Be the magic equivalent of a heroin addict. Let my soul be squeezed by my two internal demons. One
I
can't
just-
get rid of.
I just want to pop into this conversation in pelican form and just honk.
Or listen to one of the only people that have been nice to me throughout this whole journey in the form of Gail Flannery, who sees this every single time. Here's a hard choice. I want power. I really do. I would sort of crave it, but do I want to be a good person? Well, I live a long life. I'm practically immortal, but spending half of that trying to clear up past sins is a no-brainer thing I don't want to do. So, fuck it. He rips off the necklace.
O'Flannery catches it with something to stop in between him and, so basically like a handkerchief or something.
Well, like he's not gonna like toss it, he's gonna keep in his hand. I want to deliver it by hand, O'Flannery, to the church.
Alright. Here. He gives you a handkerchief to wrap it in.
He does.
I'm gonna have to call it here.
Alright.
So
We're almost done
really
anyway.
just about to end as soon as he finishes his part. So far, you can also go do.
So,
Okay, so I'll be eventually over. Can I go McDaniel?
yeah, no.
You
I
can
told you to
you
go
are
earlier.
finished.
But yeah.
Alright, sorry, I didn't hear you over everyone else.
Yeah, so,
No.
he does then go, alright, and he takes you to the church.
I would walk inside and go up to the local priest. Or who's ever running the head of this thing.
Currently, it appears to be a nun at the head.
I look at the nun and I unfold the handkerchief a bit in front of her, holding it out. I'm like, I don't need this.
Good. But do know that
I guess I'll just place the folded up handkerchief inside of her.
do know that there will be a shadow within you.
Damn. At what point do the withdrawal effects start kicking in, JT?
Uh-oh, he deafened himself.
He
Can
did?
you repeat that? I just realized that I was...
Me?
He did again.
All right.
Can
Welcome
you
back to
repeat
the
that?
land of the
Because
hearing.
For some reason, I keep on getting...
There you go.
All right. So, alright. Unfortunately, there will be a shadow, a remnant of what was in there. It may take all the will you have to fight us back. But I think I might have something that could help. Are you seriously giving him one of those? Oh, hey, oh, Flannery? By the way,
Yeah.
seriously, girl, you kicked ass, last, what was it? Last month? Oh, against the lycanthropes. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, it was. I don't suppose... You can't even settle down... No, I can't.
Oh, no, I can't.
Did
Wait,
you
aren't
just
you
try
gay?
and score with a nun?
Wait, aren't you gay? Yeah, honestly, bye. Okay.
So shall we call you Bio Flannery?
The fact that we call him Gay O'Flanagan when it's not actually his name.
Yeah, his name is just Flannery.
Yep, but we found out he was. But like the first time we met him, we found out he was gay, and then
Well,
it just
he
kind of
hit-
stuck.
He hit on it's
Ryan.
Yeah, he hit on Ryan, so that's more or less what outed him as gay. But yeah, yeah, no, it really was fun. I still though, let's face it, you can't settle down. You owe too much. You're right. Selfish of me, really. But if you ever do get rid of the debt, me.
Ryan's just like, who the fuck are you? What's this all about?
Oh, right,
For the most
sorry.
part.
Sorry, Ryan,
No.
yes. So, this young woman is, this young, beautiful, well, let's face it, okay, I don't need all the compliments in the world, even though I love them.
Well, Flannery, she's a nun. She couldn't even get in bed with you again.
I can do a service, but
The-
my actions for God are not just based off of being able to do the ceremonies. I go where he calls me. Did you go to Russia that one time? Yes, I did. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about it.
All right. This is what I feel like a fucking heroin addict at this point.
Give me my stuff.
Anyway. Are you sure about this though? Like, keep in mind, not sure he has that much faith in his heart. Do you believe?
Do I believe? You know what? I believe.
My question is, well, first off, do you believe him? I mean, it might be a simple question to answer. And god damn it, Pokey!
Is he drawing dicks again?
No, he's deafened himself again.
God damn it, Poke.
I
If,
don't know why I keep on misclicking for some reason.
Anyway,
um,
just don't get away from there. Anyway, yeah. Do you, well, believe in magic? Do you believe
Do you believe in magic?
in a young girl's heart?
I knew that was gonna be the
In a
reference.
young girl's heart. Believe in a young girl's heart.
By the
I
way,
guess
I
so.
would like to point out this girl looks to be younger than 20 in all honesty.
So, around my age.
18 to 20.
Alright. Ryan's gonna just like, yeah, I believe in a young girl's heart. I believe in magic.
Are you even subconsciously using your white court abilities?
Not even. He's not even using it.
I said even subconsciously.
Even subconsciously, he's not using them.
Okay. Okay. I don't think he I mean, it's easy to believe in magic when you fucking see it, but I don't think he believes in what you are asking. Do you believe in God?
I believe in that.
I didn't hear you.
He's there thinking about it at this point. Just or standing. He's gonna look up. And he's gonna say his honest answer of, I kinda do, kinda don't.
She flips an eyebrow to him, to O'Flannery. Kinda does, kinda doesn't. Okay, I know why you're doing it, but you know if those things are used improperly, they break.
Then I won't use it improperly.
Okay, if you're not gonna do this the right way, I will. You need to promise us that you'll only use what she's given you as a last resort. You must try to get somebody to turn the other cheek.
He's gonna pull out his rapier, hold it up. Well, I'm gonna do this on the honor as a swordsman. It's all that I really have left.
Satisfied? Not even fucking close, but I know you're gonna do this without my consent, so go ahead. Don't worry, O'Flannery, everything will be fine. As God wills it. I swear, if you hurt this girl, even by losing this fucking sword, I will hurt ya!
I said I'm swearing on my honor as a swordsman. If I lose the sword, I'm fucking killed. If you notice, the rapier doesn't leave me unless I'm forced to go by airport.
Flannery, I know it's never gonna be enough for you. You're not wrong, but that doesn't mean you should lower the standards. This young
Jeez,
boy was barely willing to give up the coin, and he's still gonna be struggling. I have faith. Maybe it's just because I'm a wizard, but that really doesn't do it for me.
You're a wizard, O'Flannery.
Hello, Flannery. What if I, like, made a blood pact to you? You know, like one of those people, like the kind that people do when they solemnly swear on something.
If you were another wizard, I could easily ask you to swear on your magic.
Well, you know what? All I really got is a mortal body and a soul, so I solemnly swear on my soul. If you ever think I'm unfit, and if I'm unfit, just strike me down as you choose to.
Give it to him. Thank you. She gives him a little kiss on the cheek. The blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman pulls from what seems to be nowhere. Oh, by the way, there is no like she's not actually giving a sermon, but she was doing the sermon. So there wasn't anybody in the church. It's not full at all.
Nobody was in the church,
Yeah.
Ryan. So I'm off that demon drug. Here you go.
Here, catch. She throws something
He
towards
catches
you
it.
really quickly.
He quickly catches it.
I'd like to induct you as a member of the Knights of the Cross.
Oh.
That sword you hold there belonged to Lancelot. Long
Back
ago.
with food.
That sword you hold now belonged to Lancelot.
Oh wait, did I take this stove off?
Long
Yeah,
ago.
we're
Say hello to Arendite.
Hello, Arendite.
It doesn't actually talk.
Oh, still. I look for a place to sheath it. I see what. Does it come with a sheath?
She throws a extra sheath to you.
He grabs it, he sheaths the blade, and he puts it at the hip. At the hip, that's the opposite of his rapier.
Just always remember,
So if I missed while I was cooking,
especially with the Denarians.
I'll tell you after.
Especially with the Denarians, you must try to save and avoid conflict.
Save and avoid conflict. Sounds about.
The swords are not made to kill.
So they're made to protect.
Yes, and to hopefully rehabilitate those who have fallen under the coin's power.
Alright then.
All right.
I don't.
I think we're done for today.
I don't want this up. So.
I
Yep.
still think this was a bloody bad idea.
Yes, I'm gonna. Guess I'm gonna go save people.
Keep in mind
What's.
that with this, you have become one of the banes to the Order of the Blackened Denarius. But
I
also,
don't wanna.
you must make sure to be as honorable as you can.
As honorable as I can.
And when
Well.
she says that, she does give you a peck on the cheek.
Alright. As honorable as I can. Save first. Violence is a last ditch effort. And then. You know
Kung
what?
fu
If I
it.
can't. Well, he's gonna look at his rapier, then he's gonna just sort of take it off. Just well then he sort of holds it out to the priestess. Hold on to this for me, I guess.
Sure. Oh, and by the way, O'Flannery. Yeah. I might need some help with some ghosts. When? 2 weeks? I can make that. Good. Let's call it a date. I won't be free of Mab then, but damn will I wish.
Yeah.
Okay, I officially love these two.
Oh my
Like-
god, you found you literally basically are shipping O'Flannery with a nun, but you had to make him bi because we kept calling him Gay O'Flannery because he hit on Ryan.
Well,
Ryan gives up
They-
demon powers
they-
of fire, receives
It's
holy
bio-
spirit.
It's by Flannery.
By Flannery.
So you know what? I'm gonna pull out my phone. I'm going to text my mom, and I'm just going to put I gave up the silver denarian.
you get a text back. You are no longer an idiot.
And then I take a picture of my new blade.
You get a text back. Whoever gave you that is an idiot.
I will send the same picture to Laura.
Okay. So you send that one. So you send a picture to Auntie.
Yeah, I sent a picture to Auntie after saying, so I gave up the silver denarian.
Wait, you sent that you had the
Yeah.
denarian to?
Yeah, I sent it to her too.
Oh, I didn't hear that. So that never happened in universe, for the record. Because I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, for the record, whenever you are to take a hunger, take take half a hunger, basically.
Okay. And so, you know what? I'll send the picture to the group chat as well. With everybody else.
Yeah. So, for the record, since the swords are good against evil and basically any and all kinds of demons, that includes...
The Lugaroo.
No! Kind of, actually, but...
I'm sorry, Dougie.
It's more... for you... So, this is normally where I'd go, okay, so... Yeah, this would be, I'd say, another significant advancement. Even though we mostly fought about for most of the session. But, like, that kind of thing. That put severe dents in people's plans. So, it would be a significant, but also you can't turn... you would have 3 mantles and no.
But you'd be a higher level than us.
Wouldn't since I technically drained a few people before this, I would technically become a full white court, and would I replace my 1% with Knight of the Cross?
Yep. So, like I said, normally we would be making it just a significant. However, in this case, well, sorry, normally I would be making this one a significant. But you guys haven't had a, like, minor in a bit, so... Yeah, this, well, I mean, last session was a significant advancement, so this one is a minor advancement. But that, I'm also gonna have, next session be a guaranteed, significant advancement.
Alright then, so, you'll help me do the character sheet stuff, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
And JT, we'll have to do my stuff tomorrow because I really do want to get some sleep.
You had
Sorry.
stuff?
Well, maybe I don't know.
I think we were just done. Like the only thing now is the only thing.
Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. Yeah, I hope you had fun. This was different. Yeah, if you're making fun of the goddamn, if you're making fun of the whole count timer thing, yeah, I know I need to get a better one, but that's currently what I have. So, bleh. Somebody makes me a better one, I'll definitely use it. Make it sci-fi. Anyway. Hope anybody who watched this has a good night. Good night, sweet prince. Hope we see each other again. And, yeah, it turns out Gale Flannery's bye. Who knew? Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. Hope you had a wonderful night. And thank you, Pokey, for the shield. Anyway, night all.
Night.
Right.
Night.
Alright.